honey.
Get me. Empty out the hole down 50. Watch me hit them like 50 if the hole try to get me. Empty out the hole down 50. Watch me hit them like 50 if the hole try to get me. Empty out the hole down 50. Watch me hit them like 50. Blowing on that bomb, yeah, that Hiroshima. Napalm in my palm, yeah, that's that Nina. Burners on deck, yeah, we keep a heater. Hoes on deck in the 4-seater. On the grind and I'm looking for a fortune. On the block, but it's hot, it's scorching. Hit the pops from the Glocks, they torching. 2 cops got shot, they avoiding. Shoot the whole 50, make them forfeit. Get your ass out, man. Pedal to the metal, pedal to the metal, go hard, go hard. 2 hits of the blunt, then I hit the liquor. Face on stuck, that one hit a quitter. Need a bad bitch, yeah, real go getter. 2 drunk, not lit, bitch, pass me a swisher. Gassing, pedal to the metal. Doing heavy drugs like I'm doing heavy metal. What you expected, we some kids from the ghetto. Shooting like Bill, put some pills in the jello. Taking shot after shot.
Hundreds and fifties, yo. Hundreds and fifties, huh? Hundreds and fifties, huh? Hundreds and fifties, yo. Hundreds and fifties, huh? Hundreds and fifties, huh? Hundreds and fifties, huh? Hundreds and fifties, huh?
Hundreds and fifties in the strip club
On my nitty gritty. Dancing with some big ass titties. We counting them hundreds and fifties. Talk that smack, girl. Yes, you show no pity. On my asshole, I be talking. Got me talking screw. Bite the apple, fuck with dude. Bestest, do not test this, Mr. Boom Coon. Hoes going.
I'm the one who's showing routes. Can't you see I'm balling out?
Balling out.
Make a lot of dank. Cookie cook that shit stank. Little mama, what you drink? Can't you see I'm balling out? Ching ching, I'm still counting, still doing math. You hating niggas too slow, you on them lower tabs. Money route, no doubt, I make my own path. Boom, boom, rules, so 50s and 100 stacks.
Hundreds and fifties, hundreds and fifties, hundreds and fifties, hundreds and fifties.
It's an honor to be here today. But I love the theme, American healing. Well, first, let's think about something. Where did America come from? Have it always been America? Or was it just created to be America? Who are the real Americans? America keep changing and changing and changing. Let's go back in time when the American Indians looked like I look and roamed the southeast part of the United States freely. I love what the mayor said. We have to tell the truth. We cannot heal America till we fix the foundation. Can we start right there?
Keep it consistent, do y'all thing, keep it always 100.
Yes, sir. Talk. And y'all know who it is. Y'all boy, Mr. Boom motherfucking West Coast. Boom Coon. Ace in the front of it. Yeah. Hey, y'all, this is the motherfucking 100 talk show, man. Clap it up. It's your motherfucking boy, Boom Coon, man. We over here to do some tripping and some talking and some laughing and some keeping it 100. How'd that sound? Does it sound like I'm going back? What does that sound like? Does it sound weird? Anyway, you know, I'm trying to get to it. You motherfuckers. Any one person say I look like Young Jeezy getting your ass whipped today. Bring your ass to the thing and let me shoot on your ass. But anyway, man, salute to everybody that's in this motherfucker, man, in the chat already. Let's see who we got up in this mouth. Fine. Imani, man, salute, man. That's what I'm talking about. What up in this bitch, man? A few more cherry pickers ain't saying who they are, but hit that like and subscribe while you're all up in this bitch. I'll wait. If you don't, you an asshole. And gonna be at your spotlight. You be gonna be like, no, I'm tripping. I'm playing with the sounds and shit. Yeah, having fun with the buttons, motherfucker. Ace Buttons Boom Coon, man. That's my new name. Y'all gonna call me Ace Buttons Boom Coon. You know what I'm saying? No, we here, we chilling, no, man. But today, man, I got a special day, man. I got my motherfucking Mayhem family. When the rest of them get here, we always late, just like family. Late and shit. Y'all know I stay on time and schedule. Salute to Ryman, man. He out sick right now. He tried to make it, but he couldn't do it, man. He's sick right now. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? It's cool though. Ryan gonna cough it out. One, you know what I'm saying? Get it right. You know what I'm saying? Because that's Ryan, man. He does his shit. He bounced back. I don't know. Yeah, man. But salute to the Mayhem, Project Mayhem. But if you don't know about the Mayhem Project, you can give a little background story of the Mayhem. Project Mayhem, man. It's a studio. A studio where I'm at right now. God damn it. You see the PM, Project Mayhem shirt. If you tilt this a little bit, you'll see the Project Mayhem right there. Hold on. There we go. Bam. All right, there we go. Hook keep it like that. But yeah, I like to show them a little down, but I would cool it be like right there. So we're gonna put it right here. Because I need everybody in the house. There we go. Too much time. There we go, man. You get the point. Y'all get the point. Anyway, I'll fix the seats later. Don't want nobody to be out of the seat. Don't want nobody to be out of the camera when everybody pull up. When everybody pull up, at least Clash is here. Y'all give it up for Clash that's here already, man. Yeah, Clash is already here, man. You know what I'm saying? So, reason why, hey, it's funny that he's the only one here right now because if you look at my attire, what I have on, I ain't talking about the car blue Pendleton shirt. Huh? I'm talking about the OKL in front of it, our crew life. You know what I'm saying? With the beanie, you know what I'm saying? Clash, you know what I'm saying? That's his clothing line. We'll be collaborating soon with the Bone Cone OKL. So y'all be ready for that, man. He got a lot of collaborations, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So the Mayhem, man, it was a studio where I came, where I felt home. You know what I'm saying? Salute, Shop Talk TV. You know what I'm saying? Salute. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's where I came and started busting some shit, man. Some songs. As I was playing last night, if y'all go look, I was playing some unreleased music. You know, all of it was recorded here. All of it that I played. So yeah, I've been here for about a good 12 years, probably, man. Because I got some recordings in 2013, so that's 10 years. So yeah, about 10 years, 11 years. It's my 10th year anniversary, probably. And salute to Boom Coon, his 10th year anniversary at the Mayhem Studios, man. I should have had a party. It's probably longer than that, though. You know what I'm saying? Probably 10 to have 11 of them. You know what I'm saying? It should be correct. You know what I'm saying? Politically correct. But yeah. Yeah, man. So then I've been, you know, was here recording, getting a lot of stuff done. A lot of famous people was here, came here, went through here, lived here. Goddamn it, for real. No lie. Volume 10. Pistol grip pump on my lap at all times. Used to live here. The New Boys being Jay. We kicked it here a couple times. Got faded. Yeah, that nigga fucking RJ came through. You know what I'm saying? One time. That nigga Fresco. Shit. Yeah. Yeah, a few people, man. A lot of people, actually, man. Short Chop. I used to do songs with Ice Cube. I saw that fool. Was it? Oh, I think I saw it up here with that Frosty the Snowman. I saw the other dude, Almighty Suspect. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think he was want to be on No Jumper.
Yeah, the one that's on No Jumper is Almighty.
Yeah, I think he was over here recording with bands. You So one of those dudes. I'm not sure if it was him. I gotta be specific. It was one of them dudes with them little names. One of them yellow niggas that be rapping. One of them fake Dracos. No, I'm just fucking with you. No, they cool. Hey, but yeah, man. Salute to everybody. Yeah, man. So shit. Right now, man, what I'm gonna do. Clash only one here. We're gonna bring Clash right now, man, to the motherfucking floor right here, man, to chill, get his seat. You know what I'm saying? Post up, Clash with the Death. Y'all remember Clash had an interview here last week, a week before, something like that. You know, he got a Boom Coon 100 Talk interview already. You already know him as a man with all kind of mystery things he do, and music, pictures,
always something going on around here.
Fire, MMA, all kind
When
of.
you're a cokehead, yeah, always something going on.
Yeah,
a lot of sugar, a lot of caffeines in you.
A little bit. Oh, that's for my special drink today. If a lot of people don't know, a lot of the verses, a lot of the songs that I got, I think I say this one thing at least 3 times in 3 songs. I mean, one time in like 3 songs. I say a little twist of lime in my Jack and Coke. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we're gonna be on today. Jack and Coke. You know what I'm saying? Jack Daniels and that Coca-Cola with the lime, so we get the little twist of lime and we do it right.
I'm the coconut.
Yeah, facts, all facts, man. But hey, we don't know here. We know my ritual. My ritual is the drink of the day. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be this. Here go your eyes. Here go my eyes. Please do how you feel. Some people
I love in podcasts. I love this sound.
Oh yeah, man. It's that
Ice.
See how it drop? Man, that shit hard, man. That shit was. I wish you had a can of soda, that shit too, in the mic like. That shit be hard. And say, oh, we got one on. I got that big Coke. Watch.
I always love that sound. It sounds like a gentleman can.
For that, yeah. I hope y'all can hear that good as we can hear it in these earphones, man. These sounds sounding real good. We can have listen.
Ooh, that sounds perfect.
Over there getting messed up the mic with all that juice in the spitter like this.
Make a sample of that one.
Shit was like, woof. We about to make sounds. If Willie B was here, Willie B can make beats out of all these sounds we're making right now. Salute to Willie B, man. He had one of my first interviews, man, that I did. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Willie B.
He's a Mayhem cat.
No, TDE.
All right.
So yeah, he made that beat, Regomorphous for Kendrick Lamar.
Oh shit.
He did Oxymoron for Schoolboy Q. He rapped for him. I mean, he did songs with. I mean, he made beats for Absol. He got albums.
This is Willie B
with Willie B.
I'm sorry, dog. I gotta fucking educate myself.
He go by Ichiban. So he got songs with he got albums with Daylight. Right now, look out for TDE. They got a Room for the Mirrors coming out. Watch out for them. Big Punch. Big Punch, TDE, and you know what I'm saying, Daylight, Willie B, Juice, the original, what's his name? My nigga, the original 5 people that was, there's a lot, man. It was a whole lot. I can't remember all their names, so I had to try to start naming and leave one of them out. But those are the people that I know right there, man. So, okay. Yeah, man, watch out for that shit. That shit about to be dumb hot, like super hot. Metaphorically speaking, real. But yeah, man. So let's take a little. Oh, you put yours in there? Oh, cool.
Oh, that's what you had.
You could have had the first glass cut.
Oh, my bad.
Those the paper cuts for the late people. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
no. She love the family.
I'll throw it in there
man.
right
Yeah,
now.
Throw it in there right now. You chilling, man.
She should have done that from the beginning.
I don't know where bands at. Y'all talk to bands, man.
I haven't spoken to anybody today. Everybody in the group chat sounded like they were going to be here.
At the backwood for him, probably because I know he be blowing nose and shit. But yeah, man, I got these glasses on all during bright and dark. Which I
Look like you remind me of fucking Young Jeezy right now.
Yep. See what I just said. My first person to call me Young Jeezy. Yeah, he close to me, man. I can get him, man. It's all good, man. I think of a name for him, man. Tony Hawks. But we go right now. It's my boy. He can skateboard too, I think. Can't you skateboard?
Nah, I can't. I can ride a skateboard, but I can't get off the ground.
Your name ain't Tony. Can't be nicknamed Tony Hawks.
Nah, I'm not Tony Hawks. This band's right there.
It's more like your band look like a Tony Hawks for real. Bands be getting down with the kick flips. Salute the bands late as a little bit. What's up?
Where you
Gang
at,
in
man?
here. All they want is a little bit. All the hoes want a little bit. Ain't that right? Who turned that shit up? Little bit, dude. I don't even know about that. That's my favorite clip from Little Bit, man. Y'all sleep. He don't even know about that clip, man. Goddamn. That's how famous he is. Yeah, man. But yeah, we sipping, man. Shit. It's good, man. Right here.
Delicious. Fucking delicious. Yeah, I remember. You ever try using alcohol for bong water?
Yeah, actually some gin. We tried the gin and shit, man. I don't know if it did anything super extra because we was already done faded.
Right.
So yeah.
I've done vodka, and then right after we try to do Jack Daniels. Impossible. I shit you not. Like, I don't care how big of a smoker you are. You put the bong water with Jack Daniels, you will not inhale a single bit of that hit.
That's crazy. See, I want to try it. No, I ain't I'm the type of be like, yeah, you did it. Okay, good. That's what happened. Shit.
You gotta have somebody try it on the show.
Somebody got to try it on the show. Somebody got to rip a bomb.
The last person to show up today.
There it go. The latest person. Yeah, Wally was turning me up. The latest person has to take a bong hit with Jack Daniels in the water.
Damn.
Jack Daniels in the water. Y'all, hey, y'all watch out for that interview for Big Dev. Just confirmed yesterday. Dev said, yeah, Bone Cone, I'm pulling up. Big Devil. I be on the party line and everywhere else. Kev Mack and all that. All the, you know what I'm saying, interview that super Big Dev coming to slide over the Ace Bone Cone to the Mayhem on the weekend, though. And we gonna turn up for y'all one time, Linwood style. Tell about my childhood in Linwood. But yeah, man, supers though. It's 5 people in here, man. Shalana, what a do? Yeah, y'all support that channel like Shalana always say, man. She's the biggest supporter. Shalana, don't trip. Hey, I got you. My ass still be bullshitting because this is the one I had in the car, and I didn't want to send you because it didn't have the plastic on it. So this is the one I'm gonna give away for free. This is the one I opened just to show somebody how it looked. No female used it and brought it back. This is a Tracy doll. And it's gonna be given for a prize today. It's a female's toy. So guys want to win it for your female. And we forgot the twist of the lime in the jacket coat. We gotta start the whole podcast over. Cut. I'm going live in a minute. Yeah, ain't never too late though. You crack that knife. Oh, see how the knife sound on the mic like can y'all hear that knife? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, Linwood twins. Yeah, man, shop top. You got to interview them 2 white twins, Lewis and Cal Lions. I mean, find who those people are, man, because if they some white twins represent Linwood and they know they need to fuck with it, like, fuck with what's going on. Brother.
Thank you.
Even though that ain't like my city gangbang in, but I was raised in, you know what I'm saying?
So was it always that same Linwood High School? Because I heard there was a high school before Linwood High. Someone's here.
It was Linwood High. Grab it. Linwood High as the old spot on Bullis. Then they opened the new Linwood High. They just closed the other one, turned it into a middle school. Then this one, the one that they built, got messed up or something, so they're sending everybody back to the old one now. I don't even know where everybody at. It was at the middle school. We got somebody pulling up. Knockity knock 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 knockity knock knock knocking. We gonna see who the hell that is. You know what I'm saying? You know, who can it be? Yes, sir. Nocion, the great man, the man behind the camera, man. Y'all see them great pics of the Mayhem family that we be showing, man. A lot of pics of me, everybody else. I'll be posting. Nocion, the great man. The very picture that you see right now on the thumbnail, Nocion, the great, put that. And we got Fallacy just popped up in here, man. See, I tell you, man, we pulling up, man. The Mayhems, the Mayhem. You know what I'm saying? We family. We just like that. We hood, we ghetto. You know what I'm saying? We late. Good. You know what I'm saying? beating up shit. We'll be kicking down doors and shows. We'll be snatching mics. Nah, we'll be beating up DJs. They'll be fucking up. Nah, we stop.
Shit, I want to hear those stories.
We'll be there. We'll be chilling, man. Mayhem be chilling, man. We be Mayhem's Finest, man. Give it up to Mayhem Finest again, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, Fally, you ready to come to the platform and catch?
I swap it.
Just hop in or what?
Yeah. We're gonna bring her in right now, West Coast style, y'all. You feel me?
Yeah.
What's poppin'?
West 100.
How are you? Good to see you.
What's up, sis? Always, man. Always good, man.
Okay. What's
Chilling,
poppin'?
man? Yeah, we comfortable, man. You know what I'm saying? So y'all know on the Boom Cool 100 show, every time you hear the West Coast beat, you always do a little jam and groove, you know what I'm saying, and do a little sound. It's just a ritual.
That's
Even
right.
y'all out there too. We can't see y'all, but y'all better be dancing and two-stepping with a little shoulder and a hand motion when that West Coast thing come on. You know, here we go, a little sample for y'all.
Let's go.
Let's go. Hey.
Hey.
There we go, man. Clap it up for us there, everybody, man. Yes, sir. So, Fallacy, man.
What's up, baby? How are you?
She probably been here fucking long as I have.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I'm probably a dinosaur. She probably came like right after. Was it?
We're familia, yes, of course. Almost a decade. Yeah, man. This is home, baby. This is family. This is where it's at. This is where I can be myself. This is where, I learned, I lived, a lot of shit went down here and we're still here, baby. Project Mayhem.
Bow. Calls it Mayhem.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. We done seen a lot of people come and go.
100.
You know what I'm saying?
100.
And it's sad most of the time.
Bittersweet. A lot of people left and did, bigger and better things, which is amazing. And a lot of people, you know what I mean, just couldn't stick to it, and it's okay. That's okay too. You know what I'm saying? If it's for you, it's gonna be for you. And if it's not, it's all right, baby. You know what I mean?
We still love you.
Only the strong survive.
Only the strong. That's what we call the Mayhems Finest, baby. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
All love, though. There has been a lot of people come by, a lot of artists. A lot of skills were brushed up here, a lot of qualities were, brushed up here. So that's awesome, man.
Yes, I was playing some old songs back in the day that I found in the old emails. So I'm gonna make a old mixtape, a graveyard tape or some shit like that. I dug up old shit or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it like this. And I was playing old shit. I'm like, yeah, I can't. I done got way better than some of this shit.
That's what's beautiful about it. When you stick with something, you know what I mean? You just learn, your skills get better, a lot more finer, a lot more, you tweak everything that you have to. You get to learn about yourself, your voice, your sound. So you gotta, whatever you put your mind to, doesn't matter what it is, just keep going. You gotta keep learning, stay educated, stay focused, you know what I mean? Be a student. Be a student, no matter what, keep living, keep learning.
There you go. Well, you here too, so here you go. He took the other. So
what we doing? Sheesh.
Jack, we do like I said in a lot of my songs, I said before, I said a lot of the songs I'll be like, little twist of lime in my jack and coat. So no, I have to do. Hey, can you get her a little ice in that bag right
there? It's cool. No ice, baby.
God, this is Crenshaw
District,
right
baby.
Here,
get it right.
Yeah, feel me? Crenshaw Boulevard. I'm talking about wake up, yawn, step out, Crenshaw Boulevard. You know what I'm saying? Valley right there. You know what I'm saying? Where it went down. I miss Crenshaw Boulevard, man. These young niggas, they tearing stuff up, man. We might have had some shootings or some bullshit, but most of the time it wasn't. And we took over the street. We did donuts. We flossed the cars. We macked girls. They macked us. We went to Denny's. We chilled. We went to Sunset Out, and it was a cool night.
Yeah.
Man, these dudes doing a takeover. They breaking in stores.
Man, you know what? Again, it's bittersweet because, these the streets This the shit that you did that, you know what I mean? It is what it is. It's just ghetto kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, grew up in the streets.
Right.
I have stories of just walking down the street, or you know what I mean, homeboys just getting caught up, and then you know what I mean, vice versa, just doing the dumb shit that you grew up doing.
Facts.
You know, but blessed to see, you know, to see them striving, you know what I mean, older now, you know, with families. That's beautiful, and it is what it is. You know, that's where you come from, and you got to embrace it no matter what.
Right. I love your crew. Your boys you introduced me to a long time ago, and I still keep in contact.
Yes, the 90s mob.
She already knew. Hey, man, salute to my motherfucking 90s mob. And if y'all still doing music on together, solo, whatever, holla at me. Let's do interviews. I want to know. I want to hear something. I was listening to something somebody just dropped. I can't be messing up their names. My young dude.
But yeah, no,
Busy Bone. But yeah.
They are dropping music, so that's beautiful to see. You know what I mean? Keep it pushing, baby. Keep it pushing.
Cuzzo, man.
Hey, shout out to Cuzzo.
You gotta tap in with him, especially.
Woo!
Yes,
this is tough. Cheers.
Cheers.
This is tough. I might need some ice, actually.
You put the Coke in it or just Jack?
No, I put the Coke in it, but damn.
You had a twist of lime?
I'm probably missing some lime in here.
The twist of lime always do the trick. So yeah, man, Mayhem Finest would consist of a lot of us. Me, Fatty, you see, Clash was up here, bands, Pink Bands. She's Mayhem Finest. What's his name? My boy.
She graduated to Mayhem's Finest.
We gotta see. I'm not sure.
Okay. Let's get shit right. Okay.
Yeah. We gotta make sure because Mayhem Finest. We got a long. Okay, that's Betsy Gifted.
Betsy Gifted, you know, baby. You know,
Complex, is he Mayhem Finest?
I think he's Mayhem's Finest. So but you know what? We're gonna have to go do some homework real quick, and you know what I mean? Because you know, it's Boom Coon and Valley, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't shit sweet on this side, baby. Ain't shit sweet on this side.
But not even lemons, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? We eat limes, you know what I'm saying? Raw.
But you know who is Mayhem's Finest? Noción Directa.
Noción, that's what I said earlier. That's
you know
the
what I'm
man
saying?
behind
like,
the camera. I'm telling
that
you,
man right there, if nobody has told you, my G, you inspire. You're going to inspire, and you inspire everybody that don't tell you.
Keep going.
You know what I mean? I am one of the people that, you know, if ever I feel like, damn, you know what, I'm slacking. Right. I always think about you, and I know how hard you work, and that motivates me. So shout out to you, my G. Super. We love you.
Mr. Show Up. You be trying to show up.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And it's all right. You know what I mean? I need that. People need that.
Show up.
We got a show coming up Saturday.
Yeah. This Saturday?
Next Saturday. Not tomorrow. Next Saturday. And then I have a show. June 3rd with in Wilmington. It's about to be popping. Lots of art. Car show, a lot of beautiful artists. De California is gonna be there. My brothers, it's gonna be dope. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be doing a set, so make sure you come out and support. We're gonna plug that up. We're gonna plug the flyer in a little bit.
That's right. Y'all heard it right there, man, from her herself, man. Watch out for those shows that's popping up. Follow up, man, because we ain't stopping. We're gonna keep going. Screaming Mayhem, making this music, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
We're bands. Did anybody hear from bands? Did we talk to them? Did they say anything? Because I was driving when I was listening to the chat or reading the chat.
What are they saying over here?
Oh, I forgot. Kevin Clubhouse, man. Hey, salute to Kev, man. Hey, y'all stop putting that false narrative. This is, I said right now, Ace Boom Coon. Y'all stop putting them false narratives out there. Okay, stop hating on the man that's surviving and thriving. Hey, your channel is super dope, Kev. You can talk for hours. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you're the radio DJ, man. You know what I'm saying? Period. And they need to shut up. You know what I'm saying? Period. Point blank. Stop hating. Get off my nigga nuts, guys.
Is some beef in the chat?
Oh, we got YouTube beef going on, man. Salute to Nina Boy, man, the party line and everybody, man.
That's wild.
Man, Loco, man. We dope. Well, we doing things around here, man. Smoke Dog, Benji. Hey, if I name everybody, I can't name everybody. Y'all, hey, you let me out. But yeah, man. Salute. Shop Talk, the biggest motherfucking troll ever, but he's a cool troll. Shop Talk is my troll. You know?
I'm trying to read some positive comments in there. Show us some love. Send them some love.
Let me see. I've been missing them. My bad. We got some hella love.
Yeah.
Yeah. Salute to the platform. Ace tell her I'm single.
What do you say?
Hey, tell her I'm singing a little bit. She too much for you, a little bit. She's taking.
You gotta be careful. You don't want these problems, baby. You don't want these problems.
You don't want those problems, man. Everybody, man, have got issues.
You know what I'm saying?
We all got significant others that we'd be like, damn, how did they put up with us? You know what I'm saying?
True. You know what? I've grown though. I've grown to be a better person. I work on myself every single day. I take pride on that shit because you know what I mean. It's hard. We were just talking about where we come from, and you know what I mean.
Artists, it's hard to put up with artists because we always gone. You know what I'm saying? She a female, so she like, oh, you go do it. You all in studios. It's 90% dudes that be rapping. So, you know what I'm saying? So salute to him, salute to my wife, salute to everybody that be letting us do our thing.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Shout out to y'all, baby. Shout out to y'all.
Salute to y'all. And all the artists, other people. Fuck the artists now. It's all about the people that's putting up with us artists, man. Salute to all them, baby. Yeah. All right, now back to us.
So what you been up to? What's poppin', man? Tell me, talk to me.
Oh man, just I've been doing my interview thing too, and just trying to get this music in and get this interview thing and a side thing with the company going with my job, trying to get things growing big, doing my part. I've been taking a lot of toll. And then the music, I want to start doing more music for everybody.
Yeah.
You know, everybody.
So let's talk about these skills and qualities that you look for when you collab with artists.
It got to be a drive. I got to be comfortable. Like anybody in the Mayhem, like I can do music with all y'all easy because I know y'all was cool. Everybody's cool. Everybody's dope. You gotta have skill. So Mayhem people like I ain't gotta worry about. Like, oh, damn. All right. They hop on it. It's always dope. And sometimes it's more sauce. It's like, damn, I needed that.
Yeah, I do feel like when we're all together in the same room at the same time and we're like working on the track, I think we just vibe out.
Right.
And vibe off of each other, and it's a beautiful thing, as opposed to when it's like, oh, send me the track, or like, you know, I'll be in the studio and then the next person gets in, you know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, we've had some beautiful times in here. Honestly, yeah, I need to see some dedication too. I want to hear some skills, you know, some bars. You can't come with no funky shit, no silly shit. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be hard. Gotta be hard,
man. There will always be distractions going forward to the main thing is keep your eye on the prize.
100%.
Salute for real, man. That part, man, that deserves one, man. Yeah, man. Because if you don't, man, you're going to have somebody else having your day like this. Y'all better get your mind right and say fuck them.
Yeah.
Like the old song, but we got a couple of Mayhem Finest songs. We got a couple songs we gonna play, man. I hope it's hard to find the right one. We made so many versions of them, but it's like, damn, I want to play Red Cups.
Let's go, baby.
Man, that shit dope, man.
Let's go, baby. Put your cups in the air one time.
Her Fallacy and bands hopped on it. They did the song of me, and I was like, I gotta hop on this. This shit is fire. They got a couple songs that's fire. Bands and Fallacy make a dope ass duo, man.
Yeah,
I gotta say that though, man. Y'all stop by that cap. This shit,
that
shit dope.
Hot, man. Anything Fallacy, baby. Anything Fallacy.
There you go. You heard it. Yeah. There we go, man. What's called shit? My bad. Nigga trying to be cool with the shades and shit. You old, Ace. If you don't take them damn glasses off, you barely can see. Your vision ain't 20/20 no more, nigga. Red Cups new. Is that because they got other people on it?
We don't need no other people in them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's probably no. But you can play that. It's probably a mastered one.
Okay, yeah, I better. Yeah, that's right. I'd rather play the mastered. All right, hold on. Get to the screen.
Oh, is that with a homegirl on it?
Yeah, if it's you at the end, it's at the end, right?
Word, yeah.
Cool. Yeah, man, we don't want people's songs that they don't want to play. We can't play certain people's songs because they don't want to play. And artists respect the artists, like it, man. But I don't know. Sometimes I'll be like,
you guys stand off.
Put your Red Cups in there.
Flights, nigga walking in, I just stole a party. I just drank a whole fifth and it ain't Bacardi. Only fucking with that Henny, smoking on Biscotti. Broke bitch had to tell her to get up off me. Get up off me, cause you know that ain't right. 10K just to book me for the night. Flip a P, I ain't talking about no.
We still didn't post it.
Was that me?
Can you hear me?
No, it's paused.
Are you holding your camera when you do it?
I have a little like monofilament on the stick.
Right.
I think it's
It's not
paused.
like a full stabilizer, but just like stick.
That was weird. Yeah, we was jamming. Hold up. Let me let's take that back, man. I don't know what.
But check it out. While we do that all weekend, come check out the Marathon Cultivation over there in Canoga Park. We're giving free eighths out with any purchase all weekend. Come through.
Go, Canoga Park. Anybody that's out here in LA, I know y'all from everywhere.
Flights, nigga walking in, I just stole a party.
Sure y'all
I
tap
just
in.
drank a whole fifth and it
You
ain't
having a
Bacardi.
dope-ass
Only
weed.
fucking with that Henny, smoking
The
on
marathon
Biscotti.
continues, baby. Come check us out.
Tell her to get up off me. Get up off me, cause you know that ain't right. 10K just to book me for the night. Flip a P, I ain't talking about no pints. Can't talk to me without a fee, that's the price. Flights pimp walking in, I want all the drugs. I heard boom, got the Henny, we just turning up. Hey, turning up cause we ain't turning down. Valley got a skunk, yeah, we just blowing loud.
Swing that ass around the pole, let me see you dance. Shorty looking like, damn, how you get them in the pants? Drugs and red cups is the vibe. Talk to me nice, we might get it tonight. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. If you tripping, then it's green light, protect my bloodline. And it's still making money, I don't waste time. All my choppers got extensions, long like red vines.
Red cups in the function, we just turning up.
Baby, you so fine, shit, need to hit me up.
We got every single drug if you ain't had enough.
Maybe it's the Henny talking, but I'll let you hit my
Yeah,
butt.
I'm married to the nightlife. Throw the rice, Hennessy and light ice. Do it right. Trying to catch the next flight like a kite. Just got my flex right on to the next night. Red cups in the air, hope you're looking strong. Spotty shorty in the rear, trying to get her home. I hit her like a bone. Yeah, that's hard alone. Trying to call her Mrs. Jones when we get it on. No fuss. Big cups for the attitude. It's a must. Cuss at this altitude. So high, so fly, gon' act the fool. I'm an active dude, stone cold but cactus cool.
Poco de mota, coca, si la nena quiere droga,
Hey, what y'all thinking? How y'all feeling? What's up?
Y'all digging red cups, man? How y'all like it? Y'all like to turn up to it? Man?
That's
Y'all
that
having a
exclusive.
private conversation. I can't believe them. Y'all over. Oh, y'all talking about Kev situation? Damn, Kev, you taking over my chat? God damn it! Oh, fire! There we go. Good
Fire,
looking
fire,
out,
fire,
man.
fire.
Yeah, man. Y'all listen to the song, man. And we're gonna talk about Kev's situation later on tonight. You know what I'm saying? Let it marinate right now. Let the false accusations die real quick. We're gonna bury them motherfuckers later on, you know what I'm saying, on the YouTube, you know what I'm saying. The YouTube streets is dangerous right now, man. Everybody duck, man. YouTube streets, these YouTube streets, man. God damn. Sheesh. Hey, man, that's how the Mayhem family do it, man. We got the Red Cup song now. That was me, Fallacy, that's what you see right here, and Benz, who's not here right now. Wait. They also got a song called Stop All That Capping.
Stop all that capping, baby. Stop all that
You
fake
know,
shit.
It's all about those people who be nigga capping.
Yeah, man.
Capping.
Careful with that fake love. You know, people showing you listen, if they show you who they are once, you better believe them.
Facts.
You better believe them.
Facts.
No fake shit on this side.
Zero.
Bands on the beat, bitch.
Shout out to my boy.
Yeah. You know, shooters always round me, call a play, I run a blitz. Got a Draco really on me, and you know I let it hit. I got diamonds on me, hidden, looking like I hit a lick. Don't know why she coming with me. If you saying she your bitch, stop her the capping. Don't want her you talk. I know you been lacking. I know you ain't on. You know I've been stacking. Yeah, my money long. Like after you patted and busting my arms.
I'm calling shots, I'm getting my way. I never trip cause I know I'm getting my way. And when they ask if fallacy about the life, don't go thinking twice. Got my team dripping sound and we reaching heights. I don't ever really stress. Used to diss me, now you miss me, and you acting all obsessed. I'm so blessed. I don't ever really stress. Used to diss me, now you miss me, and you acting all obsessed.
Stop with the capping, don't want to hear you talk. I know you been lacking, I know you ain't on. You know I've been stacking, yeah, my money long. Like after you pat it and bustin' my arms. Stop with the capping, don't want to hear you talk. I know you been lacking, I know you ain't on. You know I've been stacking, yeah, my money long. Like after you pat it and bustin' my arms.
She bringing the back, making it clap.
That's what I'm talking
How
about.
y'all feel?
Man.
How y'all feel? How y'all feel
Tell
about
me
that?
what y'all feel about that one. That's one of my favorite fucking songs on the Mayhems Finest, man. That shit is super dope. I'll be in my zone when that shit be on, you know what I'm saying? And that's one honey.
Hey, all day, every day, baby.
Man, yeah, we having fun over here, man. The Mayhem, man. Chop the bread, chop the inbread. Oh shit.
I want to know, Boone.
Boji.
Let me know if there was something that you could go back and do. If there was one specific thing that you could go back and do, what would it be?
Shoot. Oh, man. It's probably what I wouldn't have did.
Damn. Okay.
I probably would have just. I probably would have just. I probably would have just stayed away right at that point, at that day, right there. All you have to stay in the house.
I hear that.
Yeah.
I hear that.
Yeah. Yep. Just stay. Sometimes it's good to stay in the house. Sometimes when you get that. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. Always
Stay
good.
inside.
Yeah.
Inside is always better than outside.
Right. No matter what somebody else wants, because that other person that you might have did something for or whatever, something. Look around you and see if you even talked to that person in the last 5 to 10 years. So did it even fucking matter?
Yeah, I hear you. Damn.
Did it even fucking matter? Damn. She just pierced me with that one. God damn, piercing questions. Kleenex that. Yeah, man. So yeah, man. So yeah, that was it, man. What about you, man? I'm gonna throw it right back. Boomerang.
Damn. What I would do again? What was the question? What was it?
If one thing that I wouldn't have, if I could go back in time and not and do something. You said do something.
Yeah, do something. If I could do it again, it would be I just probably maximize on my sports. Like I was an athlete, but I could have been better. You know, I wish I would have been in more sports. Like coming up as a female in a Mexican household, they don't really press you about it. They don't show you that. It's all about the my brothers. My brothers was all baseball, you know, soccer and all these sports, and then the girls were just usually with mom. You know, and I wish I had the opportunity to be more athletic and be more in sports, you know, like sports make me happy. And if I would have, you know, you never know, you know what I mean? Like I probably would have gone harder in sports for sure.
See, it's different now. You just see now these ages.
Yes.
Basketball, football.
Keep your kids not only, you know, in general, but like keep your girls in sports. It teaches discipline. It teaches a lot. So make sure you know what I mean. Let that seed grow for sure.
Hear it from the female herself right there, letting y'all know. You feel me? That's what I'm talking about, man. Hey, Nocion, you want to come up to the panel, man? And tell us a little bit about yourself too, man. You can sit back here. You can sit next to us. You can you know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about it. Or should we switch?
Sure, you want to switch your fantasy?
Switch out or what?
Right
We can switch out real quick.
Roll up too, man.
Real quick.
Leaf right here.
Go ahead. Do what you do. Handle your scandal.
So Nocion is the man behind the camera. You know what I'm saying? It makes me want to play a certain video. Like, yeah, we're gonna play it anyway. Because he shot it, and all the pictures and all the motherfucking thumbnails that you see me taking. A lot of my pictures that I use, he took those. You know what I'm saying? So salute to Luke. I know there's no but
Hey,
yes,
shout out.
and he also an artist. Don't sleep. He's been an artist. He's a dope ass artist. You know what I'm saying? But his help here that he does the most is just looks the fuck out.
Yep.
That's all I got. What can I say? Man? Just round it up. He looks the hell out. So man, salute to most of y'all.
Hey, shout out, man. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Shout out to Project Mayhem. Yeah, man. I mean, we've been doing all this shit for a minute already, but now I try to focus a little bit more on the back end of things, a little more on the visuals, something that I've always been a little passionate about, you know. But shout out to Mr. Boone right here because we have a lot of projects that we're working on, man. A lot of visuals. We did shoot a dope ass video. Why is there a bottle of 1, 2, 3 vegetable oil right in the
Random. Look, randomly. Look. Okay. So explanation.
Use in Mexico to cook my food.
Explanation. It's a little eye right there, too, a stove eye right there.
Oh yeah, that's true.
We had a party, you know what I'm saying, and the Rhymes, the owner, his wife was cooking some quesadillas and all kind of other stuff. We was tearing up, man.
Some bomb quesadillas, man. I don't know if you had the opportunity to eat some.
I was mad. I didn't get mine. I wasn't tripping, man. I was pissed. I told you on the microphone.
They were good.
Make my taco. I come there right there. I seen a packed up bag. I'm like, wait, ain't nothing, everything clean, like a clean kitchen, ain't nothing to eat. Well, mom get mad because you come home late back in the day. You know, ain't no food in there. You like, man, what the hell? Crackers and mayonnaise, night. But yeah, man.
Hey, shout out to Raymond and to his wife, man. Like they came through. It was a dope event. Everybody that came out here, I think, had a good time. We got a lot of dope photos that day too. I don't think I got you to take some photos that day. Actually,
I was kind of busy. The door and stuff again, and then I was everywhere.
But shout out to everybody, man. Like they all came through. We had this little setup right here, and the setup that we have in the back. So, man, if any artists out there, man, you guys are looking for visuals for photos, there's a lot of rappers out there, man, that they're doing their thing with music, and it's cool, man. You can start somewhere, right? Like get your GarageBand, your Fruity Loops or whatever, man, FL Studio, start recording your tracks, putting them out there in social media to get a following. But then, they don't have an eye for the photo, they don't have an eye for that portrait that you need in your Instagram, in any sort of social media. It makes such a difference for people. And, shout out to Project Man, because a lot of artists, like even back when Fally used to do her shows here, we used to bring a lot of artists that started off. A lot of those artists had their profile picture from photos that we took out here, because it's always been a good platform for artists that are starting out. So man, the doors are open for anybody that's out there that still wants to not only record, because if you guys want to record, I mean, it's one of the top studios I would think in LA.
And we also offering, like you said, classes for the young ones or old people. So you want to learn how to rap, you want to learn how to count bars and make a song. This is a place to do it. We'll, put you the training wheels on, and you never know who you might turn out to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, if you're an artist, you have to look into it as an investment too, not just of your time, but hopefully of your resources. And there's definitely a lot of resources here, man. Like I'm surprised every time that I come here, and I'll see a lot of young people. Like, man, nobody knows how to count fucking bars. Like nobody knows how to count bars. Like even established or more established artists have been doing it for fucking years, and that shit boggles my mind. Like you have to know how to be able to count your bars, man. You have to be able to also rap pretty much any verse to almost any beat that you listen to. Yeah. There's a lot of things that artists have to do to become a little bit better, and this is a good place to definitely fucking at least practice it. You know what I mean? Yeah. But same thing with the photos, man. I mean, everybody has a phone, and I know that that's the same, right? Like, why would I pay a photographer or any a beat maker for beats or a producer if I can just record on my phone? And I agree. I mean, I was doing the same shit, but there's so much more quality that you can get that you might not just be able to get on your own. And definitely getting a team together is something that you want to do, and that's why Project Mayhem is great. for that starting off point. And man, what don't we have here? You know, now at this point we have so much stuff for artists to be able to utilize, man. Not just like backgrounds,
Live instruments,
studio,
everything.
yeah, man. So
Shit, yeah, background, shoot videos, video game systems, rehearsals, just lounge and have meetings, and you want to sit there and smoke and talk about some coffee,
yeah,
you know, whatever, man.
podcast studio. Anybody that needs to do a podcast, man,
as you see right
we
now,
can set it up.
You know, so Project Mayhem, baby.
And you'll be surprised, man. I think, you know, people can notice the difference between somebody that's starting off and somebody who's a little more established. It's just something that doesn't come naturally. A lot of people think it does. Same thing with the bars, man. A lot of people think, man, I can write a couple rhyming words together, you know what I mean? And like put them on a beat. And
yeah, it's all delivery. You gotta put everything together. Your delivery, your bars, you know, your cadences, you know, the way you come in.
Yes.
You know,
your image, you know, everything, how you carry yourself.
Somebody said you got to turn to somebody else on the mic. You can't go in there and talk like yourself. You got to go in there and talk like some you uncomfortable with. I'm saying, huh? So sometimes I take it too far. That's why I used to rap like, yo, man, I'm not a dinner on a kind of jam. I used to rap like that because I'm laid back. So I said, nah. So I started rapping regular like this, you know what I'm saying? Like my regular voice, but still a little amped up a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, and for a lot of artists, man, they have to understand what differentiates you, you know, what makes you, why would anybody, that's the thing that I always ask myself, like, a lot of people I don't think they ask themselves, like, why would anybody listen to me? And, like, apart from, man, all that, like, oh, I grew up in here, or I did that, man, everybody does that shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's not unique anymore, you know what I mean? Like,
they say that.
Yeah. And, I mean, none of that shit, like, everything's it's just a fucking like a repetition of something that someone has already said. So you have to try to differentiate yourself in any way that you can.
And again, stay educated for sure, because it's not about just recording a track. It's about making a song. Not a lot of artists right now know how to ever. You know what I'm saying? It's a skill. You have to make a song. It's you know, you have to really be in depth with production. You know, it's the production side of things. It's not just two verses and a hook. You know what I'm saying? Like nowadays, people don't have 30 seconds. At most 15, 25 seconds. And then if you don't catch them in the first 15 seconds, it's done. So you got to know how to capture that audience, you know, with the first 15, 20 seconds of your song, of your track. You know, you can't just spit. Like, nobody's really listening to anybody spit unless it's like you already established artists that know that I know you're going to drop bars, so I'm going to spend my time listening to.
Exactly.
And even studying, like, why people listen to other, like, because, man, I'll be honest, a lot of, like, the new stuff now that you hear, if anybody out here in Project Mayhem was to record those songs, they probably wouldn't move the numbers that they're moving out there. And you have to start asking yourself, well, it's not about the fucking Illuminati and all this fucking shit. Like, there's some marketing like plan behind a lot of the artists that you guys see. And if you don't have that marketing mentality or that business mentality, like, you just try to blame other people for why your music is not doing anything, you have to start asking yourself the right type of questions. But at the end of the day, man, I mean, I don't do music as much anymore for those reasons, because for me, it's more of a passion project. I just like to make music, listen to it on my own time by myself, and if nobody else listens to it, I'm cool with that. But I'm not as cool with it when it comes to visuals and videos. I want that to be a little bit more seen. So that's why we're focusing a little bit more on that. I don't have to be in front of the mic all the time.
Also, building a partnership is very important too. So if you don't have these qualities that we're talking about, where it's like, you know, you don't know where to start, you know, start collabing with people, start, you know, hanging out in spaces that get you creative, come through, you know, not only here, but really look and see where you fit in so that you can start bumping elbows with those that are doing it. You know, it's very important that you grow yourself. You know, you can't just be stuck, stagnant, just chilling, thinking it's going to happen. It's not going to happen unless you make it happen.
Yep.
It's not going to happen.
Gotta make that move. You gotta apply that pressure.
It's not easy.
No, it's not.
If it was easy, you probably wouldn't even want it.
I remember my first song, bar I wrote. No, well, not mine. Somebody else's with Tupac's. That's how I learned how to really count bars. I wrote Tupac song out because I loved it so much. Says so many tears. And when I looked at it, it was like every bar was like stanza was equal. So I was like, oh shit. And so I counted the line and said, oh shit. And so I kind of started to understand bars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I started writing my own songs and shit.
A lot of people don't like to give Tupac his flowers anymore. Not a lot of people like to give Tupac his flowers, but I started with Tupac too and his poetry. That's what really made me start writing. And it didn't start, I wasn't starting with music. I started as a poet, you know, and I think a lot of people start off that way. But I'm gonna say fuck you if you don't give Tupac his flowers, because that motherfucker was it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I started the same way. I started writing poetry. I used to like to read a lot of poetry growing up. I rap in Spanish. Most of my music is in Spanish. I used to, I think when I came to Project Mayhem, the first time I was trying to do English, and a lot of people would tell me like, don't do English, but I'm like, whatever, I'm gonna do whatever I want. But it just doesn't feel the same to me. I can't express myself in the same way, I think. But it was poetry, a lot of like sonnets. I remember I used to write sonnets, like the four like bars pretty much, and you rhyme the first bar with the third bar and the second bar with the fourth bar. So it's pretty much like rap. I used to always think like, man, if the poets of what like 100 years ago would be born today, they'll likely be rapping, not like writing poetry. You know?
That's hard as hell.
It's hard. You gotta have fun with it. You gotta have fun with it. You gotta put in work. It's not easy.
Start getting some poetry and then putting a rap to it. I'm gonna start getting finding some old poetry and rap it.
Do you guys remember your first like raps that you guys wrote?
Yeah, I was super
like the first raps or like the first song? Because I remember the first rap.
It was like rap song.
Yeah, my first rap was to Song Cry.
Did you record that or
Jay-Z beat?
Or did you just would you just rap it?
No, I recorded it after a couple years after just spitting it. And there was in the Mer Park, there was this thing called the Empowerment Project. Shout out to everybody from the Empowerment Project, man. That was love. That's where it started for me, honestly. A couple of shows in, I was a spectator. I was there as an audience and watching everybody. And after the show, we would hit the cut, and then they would just start freestyling and spitting and like hanging out.
Dope.
And it was now or never for me. It was like, and you know what? It's crazy because I remember the exact night where I was like, if I introduce myself as an artist, like if I just get into this little circle and start spitting one of my poems, I can't go back. And I never went back. I remember that day because I was like, well, you can't go back. You already did it. You can't just be like a one time. No. But it was beautiful. It was I was always very deep with it. Very it was about a lot of lyricism, like really, really talking about that deep shit. You know, that sometimes you might have to listen to it twice to really understand where I'm coming from. But yeah.
That's music right there. When you have to, that's like listening to Daylight and everybody else. When you listen to it twice, like, oh shit, I missed that.
Man, for Daylight, I have to listen to that shit like 10 times.
Yeah,
bro.
true.
I can't. Like a lot of those bars definitely go over my fucking head, bro. Like,
sometimes the very first sentence went to life. Like, oh shit, that's what he was people too. Oh god, this dude is nuts.
To be honest, to me, too lyrical music is sometimes not for me.
That was Cannabis's downfall.
Yeah, and there's like I like Ab Soul, for example. Like I don't know if you guys know who Ab Soul is.
Salute to Ab Soul. That's my boy. Willie B produced.
Yeah, man. He put out a great album this last year, I think, or this year. But a lot of his shit, man, a lot of his bars we'll never understand. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Ab go nuts, man. I gotta listen to that shit too. I forgot. I thumbed to it. I didn't listen again.
That shit is dope.
You just reminded me. I gotta go back and listen to that Ab Soul, man. Salute.
What about your?
There was a shift. 100% was a shift a couple years ago from what music was back then to what music is now. And it's not necessarily bad, but like us, we understand what it was. You know what I'm saying? Where it came from, what it was, the time, the quality. There's some quality music out there, some turn up music too, which is fine. But like, it's never gonna be what it was.
Do you think do you think it is that it's never gonna be what it was, or do you think we're just getting old? Because I always question myself.
No, that's a good way to see it.
Because I just honestly like I try to like listen to some of the new music, and I'm like, bro, that shit's just
I
not
just
for
hope
me.
the fashion gets back to what it was.
I think is that it's just changed. You know what I'm saying? The now the generation doesn't have. I don't know. I just feel like they don't have that mindset. You know, of like sitting down and really listening.
Yeah, because they copy. Everybody get in and they want to sound like the artist that's out. So everybody right now is Bone Thugs, singing, rapping. You know, pain music is cool. I love seeing a hardcore nigga just like the game with I had a rag on their face. You know, I don't know about the feeling. I'm trying to stick my knife and try to be. Got the burner and I'm about to copy. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, you had like cool. you can find that like before. Yeah, but it wasn't as popular. I get it. I understand.
Yeah, I smiled. Today this morning. Saw a young guy skateboarding. He had on baggy jeans. I was like, yes, is it coming back?
I think they are coming back,
baby. Because I'm tired of these tight ass pants.
Damn, we are getting old though.
I shop off the rack, man. I gotta get what's there, man. Shit.
I've always been okay with my age. Every year that comes, I'm like, come, baby. I'm okay with it. I'm happy. I'm excited. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not tripping. I try to take it as it comes. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody tripping about another year. I hate when I hear that. I hate when somebody comes and is like, oh my God, I don't want to get old. Why? Why not? You're getting wiser. I hope you are. You know what I'm saying? You better be doing something with your life. It's probably because I go so hard with what I do, who I am, that I'm like, it's cool. I'm happy. It don't matter. It don't matter to me.
I think for a lot of artists, though, it just feels like a ticking clock. I think, especially in hip hop, that's what I feel. I mean, I do feel that hip hop is like a young men's sport, like they say, right? Because I mean, yes and no. Like, I think there's an audience for every artist out there. So I think that for us, like, there is definitely an audience that is more along like our age group that would still listen to hip hop, and they don't want to listen to the new hip hop. Right. But I also think in terms of like pursuing it fully 100%, I think that it's like being a boxer, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, yeah, you can you can spar at like 30. You know what I mean?
Right. That's hard to hear, honestly, because I would think that way. You know what I mean? Not a couple years back, I would think like, damn, it's now or never, now or never. But you get to the point where you're content. You're like okay with like, your own. How am I trying to put it? Like your own. It's your own race. You know what I'm saying? Like you're okay with like the level. You're okay with like how fast or how slow you're going. It's just it depends on the approach. It's all about the approach.
I also think. I mean, I think that's where. I think boxing is a good analogy because, like, even if you are passionate about something like boxing and you're like my age, like you're not gonna become a boxer, but there's so many opportunities to still be involved 100. in the industry or in the culture or whatever, So that's why I see it with this. That's why I like to transition more into an outside role. Like I've been asked before, like, hey man, like manage me. I'm not into that. I'm not into like the business side of music, but I do like the visual side. And I feel like, for example, like setting up a business related to video or photography, like I don't feel like there's a ticking clock for that. I'm like, I can take my time with that. I can be like whatever age, and if you need a video, they're gonna be okay. But I definitely feel like if I'm trying to pursue being like and I mean, can you do it? Yeah, you can do it at any point of your life. And I think anybody can hit a record, like a hit, and something that like speaks to people. And for a lot of people, I think that's the goal. I've been talking to Complex, and like he mentioned stuff like that, But for me, I like music, I like performing, I like writing, I like every aspect of creating it. But when it comes to being an artist, it's not for me. Like it's so not for me.
Like most of the artists that I know or that I've seen, like it's years. It's not something that happens overnight. Like I know you can have a good track and it goes somewhere, but you got to follow that up.
Yeah.
And a lot of artists don't follow it up with
and even if you don't follow it up, like just you have to capitalize on it.
Yeah.
If it happens, you have to like it can happen to a lot of people, but not everybody blows up because not everybody is ready for it.
Exactly.
So I think by doing like for artists, definitely I encourage whatever age you are to continue doing what you like. Come to the studio, record shit, put it out, promote it because if it does happen, then you're gonna have the stuff in order. But if you do it every once in a while and something does happen to catch, nothing's gonna happen of it. You gotta get.
You gotta have that passion and dedication, and it's work. You know what I'm saying? It's work.
It's hella work.
I think it's also unfair because we do music, but any other genre, you can get a gig, fucking playing at a restaurant, and make a fucking living. But you're in fucking hip hop, and you can't even be a fucking DJ and make a living anymore.
Right. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, the DJs. Salute to the DJs, man. I be feeling for it, man. They be having some stories every time we're talking to some of them. Like, damn, man. Like, shit. But yeah, I understand, man. It's hard out here, man. We just gotta. We want to do our craft, and that's all. But then we have to do other stuff. So we gotta find different trades to love too.
What about you? When you remember your first rap?
Yeah, my first rap was with my nigga Yogi. He was gang banging, man.
It was like a diss track. Diss track to your ops.
Yeah, man. I can't say none of it because I don't want to. I remember one of them. It was after that. It was a Ace coming at you, man, with the double nines creeping on the come up, man, trying to handle mine. Put my gauge up because in my side there's a 9 because it's the crossed out to the. Here comes the steady creeping niggas every day. Pop up on any given day. They cross my path till you got the right of way. These come around my hood and they get laid, get slayed, so that's has to get paid. That's how it is when you fucking with me. Put some stuff up in your chest and man, you rest in peace. Hey, every
man.
But Boone has never really had to try hard though.
I know, and I don't know how you guys can remember that shit. Like to me,
classic for sure. Every time that we hit the booth. And we're like, Boone, you ready? It's no hesitation.
Never.
He's ready 100%. We didn't even see him work. He just got it. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you, my dear.
Man, yeah, shout out.
Man, I love this. Like, I love it. Like, it's something I love. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn. I would never put an age limit on. I was thinking, I'm going to retire. I'm a retirement show. And I said, nigga, why? Hey, I'm going to do music to it forever. So I ain't here no more.
I think it's crazy. I still remember. I can't remember my lyrics for shit. Like even if I do a show, I would have to like rehearse all my fucking songs. Like I can't keep that shit in my brain.
Yeah. But it's just the repetition.
Yeah.
Of the damn songs, and I'll be doing the same songs. Like I still do some of the same songs. Not really. I had sets of songs in different years. Like my first years, I was doing Cops Don't Come, Turbo. Bring it back, you know what I'm saying? Too Faded. That was my set. And now it's Gassing. So Gassing is like the new Turbo. So I got Gassing, I got Mean Mug, Like 50, then I got the song with Mellow, Hood Rich, Ratchet shit, and more shit coming out. I got the new sets probably coming out. I got the Wish Me Well, it's more sensitive. You know what I'm saying? I got the Mayhem song, We Still Turned Up. Yes, so it's like all turned up. I'm still turned up and then weed smoking song. Watch out for that weed smoking video coming out. Shoons featuring me and Fatty right here. It's called For Everybody. Mary Jane. Yeah.
Hey. Not me, man. I can't remember shit like that. I have to fucking like maybe when I hear the beat. Does that happen to you guys? Like you can remember the fucking song? But if you listen to the beat, it kind of like triggers it in your brain.
Yeah. Like last night.
And I'll be like, man, I can listen to I can remember that fucking song. But the moment I play the beat, I'm like, all right, it comes back to me.
Be honest, do you think it's because we smoke so much?
I think so. Well, for me, yeah, definitely.
I can't remember shit. I can't remember shit I did last week.
Yeah, no, me neither.
It's tough.
Like I can't like. Sometimes I try to think of my past, and I'm like, man, I don't remember if that shit happened or if I'm just making it up. To be honest,
I remember years like gaps in my history is missing.
Yeah,
like,
bro,
like,
for sure.
Where in the fuck was I at from this age to this age? Where was it?
Yeah, it's crazy. Some of my homies remember shit they did when they were 8, 9, 7, 5, 13. I don't remember. I think maybe the oldest I could get was maybe 15. When I was 15, I could probably put 1 or 2 things together, but it's not consistent. Right. But it's crazy though, because I do think it's the smoke. I smoked so much back to back, much back in the day. And I think that's what it was, honestly.
I used to stutter real bad, so that's why I be tripping. Like music is something I do because I had a speech problem. I think after I started smoking, my brain slowed up a little bit because I was just thinking too fast, and so I guess that was it. And so I just started slowing up, and I stopped stuttering. I didn't even talk. I ain't talking because I can't get a word out. Fuck that. Fuck talking. Huh?
And the rapping help.
Rapping help.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's actually things to that because that's why people take like speech classes.
You know, I didn't think about that shit. I never thought about that
Tell me.
because I had to repeat the songs
Yeah,
over and over.
it helps. Like literally, it's the same thing that you would do like at a college speech class. You know, just practice like anything vocally. But yeah, I mean, I can. That's why I also love like the weed culture is it's like hand in hand with the hip hop culture. I think. Well, not really, but for a lot of people it is.
But you know what it is though? When you're faded and you're like on a good smoke, like it means a little bit more than if you weren't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if you're listening to music and you're really trying to focus, like it helps you focus. It helps you it enlightens you for sure.
But
I would say.
I love I mean, I don't know. I can't hate. I'm a hater, by the way. Like I hate everything. Like people that smoke a lot of weed, but then they just claim all of this benefits from it, and it's like, man, I'm a weed smoker for a long time. I love weed. Nothing against weed, but there's some repercussions to too much weed.
Remember what we did last week?
Like there's so many like negative aspects to it, and I love when people are just like, no, man, like. It's curing my cancer. Like, shut up.
There's people that would do it and be like, and act like it's crack. Like, dude.
But I used to like weed more when it was like bad, you know, when it was like the bad thing to do. After it got legalized and like everybody jumped on it.
I used to rebel.
I fucking hate.
I used to still go to the weed man
industry for a very, very long time, so I see both sides. I see the benefits. There's actually customers that really come in and like are grateful, like sitting there with a tear in their eye telling me, you know what I mean?
For sure.
It's changed their life, and I'm not saying it's curing their cancer, but it's definitely helping them.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like like my uncle. I mean, shout out to my uncle. Like, pobrecito, he's going through chemo and stuff like that. He's older, you know. He's in his later stage of life, but never smokes weed. I mean, he used to drink heavy back in the day, right? But he had to give it up for his health, all that shit. Never smokes. Never touched weed, really. As he was going through chemo, I was like, hey, everybody knows I'm a fucking stoner. I'm like, hey, there's this gummies, you know, if you want to try them. I'm not saying it'll help you, but you can check it out. Because he was going through it with like the nausea and shit like that. And, you know, I would chop them up because, you know, those fucking edibles are crazy sometimes. So chop them up into little pieces and like he would take little pieces. Man, he became a fan of them. And it's something that I know definitely helps him because none of that medicine that they'll prescribe you helps like that. It's crazy amounts of medication.
Yeah, it just helps him live a little bit, a more
enjoyable.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like gets you through the day, not necessarily
help him eat.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, on the other end of the spectrum, you have a lot like me. You know, I just like to smoke. I'll be smoking like if I'm gonna go eat, I have to go smoke before I go eat. If I'm gonna go walk my dog, I have to smoke before I go walk my dog.
All those negative things that you were talking about, I agree too, though, because like I used to smoke heavy. I can't smoke now because of what, like if the moment I start coughing, like I have pain, my chest hurts, my throat hurts, it's bad, you know. And it happened recently after COVID and shit. I know COVID is a whole different topic. You believe or you don't, you know. But definitely, I feel like it fucked me up, and now when I smoke, I have to be very careful. I can't hit it as hard as I could. I can't take it to the head because I be in pain. Like I'm scared of coughing.
Yeah.
Like even when I'm not smoking, and I'm just I'm scared of coughing because of how bad it is. So it definitely has its negatives.
I mean, I'll be thinking every time I've been cleaning because I like smoke out of bongs and like pipes still. Like I'm old school, but I'll be cleaning those fucking shit sometimes. And I'm like, man, if this shit looks like this right now, like I wonder. I just wonder. You know what I mean?
That's what I do.
I wonder.
Pour my hookah water out.
Man, I'll be
pour my hookah water out. I'm like, damn, that's black.
I'll be smoking mad dabs and like you know, like.
See, that's what it was. I think just taking those dabs to the But see, I don't take hot dabs. I think it's just overall, just in
Yeah, I
general,
think-
smoking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
And then you know
smoke
what I
like that
did?
no
I
more.
smoked a lot of pens too, and like even though they were good pens, like
Yeah,
they
but-
can't be too good.
Yeah, I mean, we're trusting, like, we're ultimately, and we sound
Yeah,
old,
I
you know
was
what I mean?
She was just saying that. I was looking for my pen in my pocket. And she said that I stopped looking for it.
Like, I have to
Break it out.
I bought one from this food that we're right here at the show last time.
Yeah. Them dudes, where are they at? Man, I'm about to find. I bought like 10 edibles, man, for like $10 or something. No, it was like $20, I think.
Hey, but you gotta be careful with those black market edibles because that shit had me tripping one day.
Right, yeah.
Like it had me tripping on one.
Yeah, because now they got the shrooms. Like, you don't know what you're getting, you know what I
No,
mean?
shrooms. See, that's one thing I don't.
I like it.
I'm scared. I don't know.
Every once in a while, you know?
They didn't really do too much, so I'm scared.
You have to take more.
I see.
You gotta take the ones that get you real sick in the beginning for
Yeah.
like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
10, 15 minutes,
Yeah.
you're like, fuck, I gotta throw up.
Yeah.
Like, fuck,
Yeah.
can this be over? And then boom.
Yeah, if you eat shrooms and you don't feel like you have to throw up, you didn't take enough. That's pretty much.
I've had
And
some really good shrooms.
you have to trust the source. Like, maybe,
Yeah.
I mean,
especially
can you go to the weed shop and get shrooms?
No.
now you can't. I mean, if
Oh,
you go to the illegal shops,
Oh,
yeah.
maybe, yeah.
Because I've seen some shrooms.
Yeah, in the
Good
legal-
shrooms.
In the illegal shops, you for sure
There's
get them.
some really good shrooms out there. You should definitely do your research and try it out. You know, it's a good time. You
Yeah, I
gotta
might
have
have to find
good
me some
people
good
around
shrooms.
you. Yeah, for sure. I think you have a bomb ass time. I remember
Just-
my first shroom trip. It was dope. I was cracking jokes. Everybody was just fucking laughing their ass
I
off.
don't drug right now, but weed and shrooms.
There's a lot of people that microdose too. A lot of people that microdose.
Yeah.
I used to do some fucking drugs. I used to do some drugs. Not cracking nothing like that, man. But I did some coke. Nigga, like a motherfucker.
Same thing as crack.
Sure.
their lifetime.
It ain't cooked.
You ever know
Chemical
Oh man,
life.
I was
Okay.
no, I was a big
was-
druggie. Like, I was
Yeah?
super druggy. I mean, up till recently, like, I'm not opposed to drugs at all. But I mean, I think I grew out of it, to be
I
honest.
think
Like,
Coke was just never my style. Coke or
it's definitely my style.
X was my to pop pills like a
Crazy.
motherfucker.
The only
X pills. There you go. The thizzles. That was my other thing.
Yep. the only things that I don't like is like downers. I don't fuck with the opiates. It's never been a thing for me. But any uppers, yeah, I used to do a lot of drugs back in the day.
I didn't like downers too much. I sold Oxycontins. I used to go to everybody.
I just
Mexico.
Yeah,
sell them
never.
for a
I
bundle.
don't fuck with that.
Never been into it. I don't like the
grew up with
feeling.
people that would just pop pills and be out.
I mean,
I'm telling you, like just like zombied out,
Yep.
reaching for the air, and I'm just like that was just so
King, what up,
triggering.
Fooey?
It's just triggering to me.
yeah, I mean, I just don't like. It can't feel that good. You know what I mean? Like,
you know what I'm saying? That's
like,
crazy.
but I
or
mean,
that lean shit too would have you like.
it was the same. Like the same shit. It's the same
Hell
same
nah.
type of drug.
Keep that shit out of your body.
But I mean, I don't judge.
Weed, too.
Back in the day when I was a teen, man, like I used to do like up to fucking what are those fucking cans called? Like yeah, man, I was
Nas
yeah.
was all shit.
yeah.
I had one of those.
No, Nas was like
Cleaning out
like
there, I was
the
like,
upper
damn, I
echelon
remember.
of it.
Fuck.
Yeah.
They used to steal them, and I used to be getting fired to get this one kid. He was passed out at Target. I used to work at Target. He was passed out at the one can. I was like, damn.
Yeah, man, it's horrible, horrible.
A paint can?
No,
The-
cleaner can, like
the
keyboard
cleaner.
can.
But I was also in the military, and in the military you can't smoke weed, so you have to resort to. I used to do that shit still in the military. Like that's how much of a fucking drug I was. Yeah, I mean not all the time, you know what I mean, but every once in a
No,
while.
that's tough.
But so I can judge people that be all fucking leaned out because I used to kind of do
I hear you.
similar shit, but it's not for me.
I stayed away from dope. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Pops had his issue with it, so I was one drug. I was like, oh yeah. But it was surprising that I did cocaine. But you know what I'm saying? But I looked at it as two different things. Like you said, the same thing. I looked at it, I don't know.
It's like dabs and weed, you know. It's two different things.
When I grabbed, see, when I grew up, like the pimps, I grew up in like Long Beach Boulevard, and like the pimps, they was always had a cocaine with the fingernails and shit, and that would be the
It's a culture thing, man.
Yeah.
Like
in their pocket on a keychain.
You know what?
Yeah.
Shout out to my mom, my dad, and my brothers. But my brothers kept me away from that shit, honestly.
Man, my mom tried. My mom tried.
To my mom, she was praying, but that's why I'm still right here, though, because I still remember bullets whistling.
I got the whole like
cops, sirens, and you hiding out.
Because I think coke and even like dope or crack was more popular before my generation. I caught heavy like the scante shit, like the crystal shit.
Yeah.
When I was in high school, that was the wave, and that shit was crazy. That shit was crazy.
The X was the wave. Yeah, I remember that. Back in my
X was
high
always
school,
like, you know,
it
always
just
been
came
around.
out. In my era, it just came out, and people was popping them. They didn't just come out, but well, they've been around, but like they came popular in my high school in 90, 98, 96, 97, 98. You know what I'm saying? It was just the X period. Oh, man, they had to dance, school dances, nigga busting a nut. Not me, but somebody else. I said, damn, I don't want that pill.
They used to tell me in high school, like, don't ever have sex when you're on ecstasy, because then sex will never feel the same. I think so. Yeah, that's what they say.
That's a long time.
I mean, with any type of drug like that, if you do cocaine or if you do scante or shit like that, like you're always chasing that initial high. Like that's how it. Even with weed, I think.
I'm always looking for my mushroom high.
Yeah, and you will never. You will never have it again. You're always. Well, I mean, maybe you will if you do a crazy amount, probably. But you're never gonna like. I mean, with me, when it was that shit, like it was chasing that initial feeling, but it's a crazy. Like now, I think I moved away from it too once the fentanyl shit started becoming more popular, because that shit is just a little scary to me, And I don't think you can really trust your drugs nowadays. So.
When that came around, I was like, I ain't doing coke no more.
I'm good with the weed now.
Doing coke no more.
Yep.
Hell no, that's too much. That's too much.
I always tell people, man, if you're gonna do coke, whoever you get from, have them do a line, then wait like an hour. And if they're still okay after that.
Have you tried this batch yet, motherfucker? Don't come bring no fresh batch. Hey, let's try this batch.
Nope.
No. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Let me see you.
You're gonna die in a minute. Let's go to fentanyl. You touch it, you okay. You man, that's crazy. You touch it? You can't. How you gonna sell something you can't touch?
It's that level of
middleman, man. He got it.
It's that level of trust, man, that you have to put into fucking person that you barely fucking know, man. So, but to me, it's the same shit with like the pants or any of that stuff, man. I don't know who making it.
Wait, there you are. I didn't see you in the beginning.
I know. I'm looking for myself on the other side too.
Yeah, man. So we already talking about drugs.
And middle walked in.
It was my turn. What kind of stories?
Drug stories, man.
Drug stories. All right, so Boone already knows this one. I took acid.
He's like, yesterday?
I took acid. I walked into the desert and I made Blake Griffin. That's just the shorter story.
Oh, yeah, I remember. I remember
That's
story.
crazy, man.
I feel like it would be a good trip.
You haven't tried?
I met Mickey Mouse. I don't know why.
It's not the same as shrooms, though, man. It's really not. It's a completely different thing.
I like to compare it is that you got weed and then you got wax. So
nah.
Then you got meth and then you got shrooms. Then you got acid.
Nah, I don't agree with those comparisons.
Nah, you agree?
You like tab the low ass pill?
An acid? Yeah. Nah, I took a piece of paper. I took it in a gummy. I took in a couple of different variations.
I took a small.
Okay, so for shrooms, you're like it's a feeling.
Tell me about your shroom story. Like, did you see any hallucinations or how was it?
I think I heard a little bit more of a like their voices were a little distorted, which made it really, really funny to me. And then also my senses were really high, like everything they said.
But visual, it was like pretty normal.
Was normal.
Okay.
I mean, there's times where you would see like this one.
The patterns.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But it's not like how they make it seem, where it's like, oh my
god. Acid is how they make it seem. Like it's.
Okay. I just. It's not what like the movies make it seem like.
You haven't taken enough.
Sure, like I haven't taken to the point where I saw stuff. Like Boone always tells the story. He saw Mickey Mouse.
Man, I've seen some shit.
Okay, so Fear than Loathing in Las Vegas. Have you seen it?
Yes.
Okay, so is acid like that?
No, I think that's more like mescaline. Like on Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, when you see when he's going into the hotel and they're all like lizards.
Yeah.
But you see the ground how it moves. That's our my acid experiences. Like you won't hallucinate like a person standing there, but definitely like you see the patterns and everything.
You know how like cortinas have like this like tribal or like the psychedelic or like type of images,
and it just moves.
So like the kaleidoscope acid stuff you see on YouTube videos or when you look at kaleidoscopes, that happens. It starts rotating. Like you gotta like look at it.
It's crazy.
You just pass by, you won't see it, but once you start staring at anything starts moving.
And
it starts sucking into a vortex type shit. That's
like I said, if you go into that hippie, you don't meditate with that shit.
Yeah, it sucks into I don't know, it's weird. Man.
And it's weird because it's not like you're disoriented. Like you can like in Fear and Loathing, he's like fucking all over the place because he's drunk, you know. But when you're acid out, you're able to walk normal.
Yeah,
you're just tripping the fuck out. Like it's just crazy.
You're around my age. Remember they had the acid, the tattoo.
Yeah,
like that was crazy. I was looking for it. I hope I get a tattoo with acid, man. You know, like, they were giving them to the kids or some shit.
I was tripping out about it too. That it took me in a different dimension because not a different dimension, but just like you're just in a different state for sure.
That's what I was
Because so if we're sitting by a bonfire, we normally wouldn't notice it, but since I was on acid, I could see every single piece of ash that would just float. Yeah. And you just start noticing crazy ass shit like that, you know, like it does heighten your perspectives, but I don't know, some people exaggerate. I think some who said he could actually see a dolphin from miles away. That's crazy.
That
you can see that zoom in.
Disclaimer:
we are not I wouldn't put him past
influencing the doing drugs. This is bad.
Yeah, don't do it.
Don't do it. Terrible. Horrible.
Question though. Question.
Not
do
drugs.
You guys believe in ghosts?
Yes. I believe in spirits. I believe in demons. I believe in
I believe in spirits, but have I felt one? Not necessarily. Maybe once or twice, but like good, positive spirits. Ghosts. I still get scared, but I don't really believe in them.
You never had night terrors?
Yeah, I've had a couple.
Do you think that's spiritual? Or do you think that's psychological?
I think that's psychological when I had them.
You think so?
Yeah, because it was probably me either thinking about a situation so much that it tormented me.
For sure, you can dream. You can make yourself have certain dreams.
Yeah, 100%. I think most of my bad dreams where I wake up crying, or and it doesn't happen often, but like when it's like a bad dream, it's probably me thinking about a situation or I watched a movie that triggered that.
Well, I actually put you to emphasize that doesn't happen often. I woke up crying. Doesn't happen often.
I mean, if you smoke weed, you're not gonna dream a lot. Like I don't dream almost never.
Yeah, I barely dream.
Because of the weed.
Yeah,
like
that's kind of true. Because then when I do my breaks,
you'll dream crazy
nightmares
too.
Though I'm like, man, waking up like because I stopped having those.
It's something in your brain that like.
Have you guys ever seen a ghost before?
Yes, I saw ghosts. I heard demons. I saw demons. But my sister had the worst. I want to interview her on I'm gonna have a show with my. Because she had the worst. She had like almost not exorcist, but close to it. Like, my sister, she was wild. I was good compared to her. You know what I'm saying? She was my sister. Son.
I haven't I don't think I've ever seen a ghost, but I grew up in Mexico, so I think being exposed to the culture over there, like people really believe, and I've definitely seen things that are weird. Like for example, when my grandma passed away, like we had the I don't know what el velorio, I don't know what you guys call it, like when you have the person, like everybody goes in the funeral type shit, right? At our house, like we at the back in the house, and before, like days before my grandma died, like my mom had some experiences, and the things that I noticed that was weird was what I call like the owls, like the owls and the crows would like come around our house, which they would never do before. And then you would hear a lot of dogs howling, and that's what they say over there, that whenever dogs howl, like that's when someone's gonna die. And like days later, my grandma passed away, but we knew she was gonna pass away because she was sick. But it was weird because I'm like, dude, we never see fucking owls in our house, and I saw the fucking owls, dude.
I saw like 1 owl, 2 owls in my lifetime. That's crazy.
And then to see them, like, dude, like I never see them now. They're right there, like standing.
In Spanish, son lechuzas, you know.
Yeah, lechuzas, yeah.
Witches, and then they se convierten in they become owls, but they're witches at night.
Yeah. So
So I'm curious, do you guys think there's a borderline of how much is it okay to on spiritual ways, things like spells, ghosts? Is there a limit to? There's a line God does, or like good or righteousness doesn't want you to cross, or is there like everything's okay to play with, but not play with or dabble in, to learn, to study, then to meditate on, and to eventually go down that. Well, you think it's
I
good
think it's
or
free
bad?
range. I think it's free range. Just don't fucking teach yourself how to be a demon and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's free range because just like you can manifest and use spirituality to get to where you are and like really like put it out in the air, you can also do that to, do that.
So my question is like, how do you know that you're talking to something good or bad? Because you don't think that thing's old enough? It's older than you.
I've always
It's been
believed
around
that
longer
if,
than you.
You go with the Ouija board. Y'all play with a Ouija board?
I've never.
You don't
Yeah.
think they already know how to
Did it
fuck
work?
with your feelings?
Nah.
I don't
That
know if
means
somebody was
no.
bullshitting
They're
with
older
me,
than
man.
you. They're older than you
To
by
this day, I still
months
think
long.
somebody was bullshitting.
They've been experiencing people. They've already
I
had
don't
this
think he was really
conversation
saying that shit.
hundreds of thousands of times. They already know how to do it again.
I done dabbled into some shit. I used to do some
But I
weird
feel like
ass shit.
I am
You know what I'm
true
saying?
to who I am,
And in church.
confident, like I'm a strong.
I used to go to church
So I feel
Sunday,
like it's gonna take a little
Tuesday,
bit more than
Friday for boys
you know what I'm
club.
saying? Like a regular
You know what I'm
person.
saying?
Do you think people can't
keep
trust their
me in
hearts?
church. That's something, you know what I'm saying? Some of us need it,
Yeah.
But it was cool.
I'm
though.
pretty traditional with my position. So I believe in
I went
the
to church
scripture
and
that
watched,
says
so,
to not
you know
trust your
what
heart.
I'm saying? It was just right
Your heart
there.
can
Everything happened everywhere.
Because like we've all been in love, Like I
Gang
for sure
banging everywhere.
have thought I felt things were true.
We still got that foundation.
Yeah.
The word, understand the Bible. That's
Right?
foundation.
What's going on over here?
And I love
Hey,
my
guys.
foundation with the Bible.
Amen. Jesus, man.
Preach. yeah, man.
Now, but I agree with what you were saying, Clash. Like I was
So
listening
shouts out
to
to the
too.
Mayhems Finest. Salute to
So what
us.
about you?
You know,
What's
Taylor,
the
what I
borderline?
feel,
Like,
I mean, I
is it all
think-
free game or there's something that you shouldn't dabble in?
I mean, it's hard for me to say like there's something that you shouldn't dabble in. I think you should be open minded to learning about stuff. But I do agree with what you said. I don't think you should necessarily trust your mind because your mind is we're not as smart as we think we are. I think So I
Is it
do.
drugs to make us think shit. Imagine those
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
The
Like-
mind is mind is something that I think we had more in depth with humanity back in the day. We had more in depth with a lot of shit before technology kind of intercepted. So that's what I think. I mean, even before the settlers came over here, they saw our people up. I say our people. If you look at this, at the deer, the Spanish call it diez de muertos. Deer, say it because
Yeah, los muertos.
There you go. The Indians, those are the same thing. Well, one thing I respect about the Spanish, they kept our secrets. They kept everything that we was all one. They kept, even though the invaders from Spain and England, German, they came. They invaded north and south in Canada, Turtle Island. The Spanish kept in Mexico. They kept because I don't know why they kept all the secrets, all the rituals, all the secrets. Aztecs is the same thing as Omax. You know what I'm saying? When you look at the Omax, they had cornrows. Look at back up. You know what I'm saying? And it was all the same people.
Now, a lot of people think that Olmecs were black.
Yeah, they were.
Like, there's no way to really tell because not like just because of their features.
It's the Aboriginal. Like the Aboriginal, everywhere Aboriginal started off as dark complexion. As far as my research, don't quote me, but other research, like I'm not from Africa. The lies they told.
So you're saying you're Mexican?
I gotta hit it.
Nah.
For real though.
I mean,
yeah, man.
For me, like with that religious shit, I'm actually being more open to it. I think as I get older, but I mean, I grew up a Catholic, man. It's hard for me.
Only two religions that came. It was Catholicism.
When you're in Mexico, like there's no way around it. Like you're either a Catholic or you're a non-believer. You know what I mean?
Was Catholics. A couple of them. Some of the ones that was
Crazy
Christians.
because I grew up super religious, going to Sunday church every Sunday, just waking up, going. And as I got older, it's like they never really pressed it. You know what I'm saying?
And I mean,
make my kids go. That's fucked up. Oh,
well,
you
that's
going
the
to
thing.
church.
I think when you become a parent, like you're like, yeah, I think it's a good idea to take them, and I think there's something there that even if you don't understand why you want to instill that in them, there's a reason for it. You know.
But,
I appreciate that.
But going back to what you were saying with the Sunday school, what you're saying too, like that's also what I feel like I've heard the studies saying that if you don't, by the age of 26, if you don't have a real foundation and grasp on what you believe in, you might be like kind of like whatever about that thing, that whatever belief system it could be, you know. And that's where it comes down to, like, even school, like your school and the government, church shouldn't indoctrinate and teach your kids and educate your kids. You should be kids. Well, again, I can't talk. I don't got kids. I'm talking on my ass.
No,
so,
but
like,
I hear you.
Like, you should be like, oneself is supposed to ideally, like, you're supposed to raise your kid. You're supposed to indoctrinate them on your beliefs. You're supposed to like educate them on the information that you know, and which goes back to you. You should grow on your spiritual and like, knowledge of oneself. Like just educate yourself. And, I don't have a kid. Shit, I'll probably be a shitty dad. I don't know. So, I always say I'm gonna be the best dad ever, dog.
I mean, I feel if a dad is there, he's there, and that's all. That's all that really that matters. Like my pops wasn't the best, of course not. He's, I wish I didn't have none of the Jordans, none of the good stuff, none of this. I was happy when my auntie came out here from Cleveland and bought me them $80 Adidas. I was like, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't buy my first pair of Jordans, so I bought them myself. But so I was like, my mama taught me one thing, what I still do today is how to discount shop. That's what she taught me. And I be discount shopping. You know what I'm saying? I might be looking like $1 million, but I'm not. The material or some stuff I gotta be doing stupid shit. I ain't buying dumbass belts and dumbass shit. Yeah, shit. Right. Right.
But also,
but most of the time,
I think you and I, we just didn't come from I didn't come from a place of money. You know what I mean? Like I'd probably have $1 to $2 for lunch in middle school. You know what I'm saying? That's if I got lucky. You know what I mean? Like county tickets. The yellow ticket, if you didn't have it, you're fucked, especially in high school. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody, 9th, 10th grade, they like to joke around it, and it was embarrassing to get, food from the county cafeteria or whatever. 11th and 12th grade, I remember we used to just be like, oh, let's go get in line. You know what I mean? Like, homeboys, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's all a joke, guys. If it's any youngsters listening to this, go get your
I grew up in Mexico, man. When I came over here, and
all y'all that was buying Taco Bell, McDonald's for lunch.
For sure, for real. Like the fries and shit.
Shit was good, but look, food, y'all, they started getting Taco Bell, McDonald's after school with my ticket. Bitch.
That's a good school.
Yeah, Linwood, man. Started serving them,
man. The Taco Bells, and they have all the restaurants in them. I heard story. I supposedly Downey had that, but not my
New Linwood, man. I was like, yeah, Pizza Hut and McDonald's burgers. You know what I'm saying? I was like, hell yeah.
Where are you saying those soon?
Man, when I came from Mexico, like the fact that people get fucking food for free here. I would just eat that shit all the time, man.
The homie first tells me that story. Yeah, he said that, like, he came over here for school for like 5th grade, and he just tripped the fuck out with free food. Like, he was like, man. He said after that, he said he want to go back. He's like, after that, I didn't want to go back.
I remember my first like break, like first day of school when I came back from Mexico, like they fucking let us out for nutrition, and I remember I went up to some fucking lady in the cafeteria, and I was like, is this lunch? Like, because you get nutrition like after the first 2 periods or some shit. And the lady looked at me like I was fucking stupid. I was just like, no, it's nutrition. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean nutrition? Like, you guys get to eat twice? Like, what the fuck?
My mom was working for a private school over there in Watts, the same church I go to, Miracle, 830 Central. And they had a shit called, they had hot lunch and cold lunch here. So I went there because my mom worked there, so she got the little get down. So I was it was cool, but man, it was like a detention school, man. It was like jail, pre-jail for everybody. Everybody used to beat us with the paddles and shit, man. And everybody there was gangbanging. People was gangbanging. Some people was fake gangbanging. Like paddling, like, yeah, you get spotted, man. I was like, I didn't like it. I was
in elementary?
Yeah, elementary. I didn't like getting. I was like, no. I had it good though. I used to stutter, so I was quiet too. I didn't really do too much. So I just stayed there. They thought I was in kindergarten. They thought I couldn't even pass the grade. They thought I didn't know my ABCs. I just couldn't talk. I stuttered. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
So,
you come from a whole different place.
Like there were no paddles in my school.
And not only that, the trauma we saw. We lived right in the middle of the gang war.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
Where Swans in the East Coast and the kitchen Crips used to fight. We used to see gun battles and murder. Man, people, detectives used to come over to ask questions. Man, it was crazy, man. It was nuts.
Yeah, I always think if I would have grown up here, man, I would have been a completely different fucking person.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I always tell my grandmother, like, fuck, going over there probably saved my life.
Damn, you know what? Now you talking about you coming from Mexico and experiencing all these things. Like it makes me know you a little bit more because I can see where you come from. Like I see your why you're so humble because that's what you give out, just this humble cat. You know what I mean? This humble guy. And I can see that. Earlier, I asked Boon-Kun what was something he would take back, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
But you know what I was just
what was
thinking
something I would take back or would do
again?
Do
I said what would do again, but something I would take back. Honestly, I was just thinking about elementary school and middle school. Is my dad's a gardener. He's been a gardener all his life, so he has this little working truck. And something that I would take back is the feeling of embarrassment that I would feel when he would pull up to my school to pick me up or to drop me off. Like back then, I would be like, "Damn, why is he picking me up in this fucking working truck?"
Shit.
But now that I think about it, I'm just so blessed and so happy that that's what I mean. That's what I experienced, and I would not change it. I would not change it on. I would take that back. I would take that feeling back because I didn't understand it back then. But it was so beautiful to this hardworking man.
I used to tell my mama to drop me off 3 blocks down from the school.
Man, my mom would pick me up and drop me off every fucking day, dude. And when she stopped, that's when I started getting in trouble. You know what I mean?
I appreciated the ride though. My mom used to leave. I was talking about that today.
They're walking by themselves from school. It's just sad, they probably you never know their situation.
Yeah.
We're grateful. Obviously, I remember in high school, I saw that, I think maybe 10th, 11th grade, I told it to a homie. I said, hey, you know that girl right there?
Somebody at the door.
Her mom brings her to school, walking to school, and I was tripping out, and he was he was checking, he put me on check. He's like, dude, I wish my mom could walk to school. And then I just thought, and I was about to ask about his mom, but I got too scared. I was like, what?
I was always smoking on the way to school. I go. That's what my brother used to say. I want to ride. I mean, just shut the fuck up. Right? You want to ride? No. Some of y'all might give me names. No, I don't want to ride. Hell no, I'm walking. Man, I used to go and leave school early as hell, be there late. I'm smoking at the bus stop, man. But
I'm gonna pretend.
I used to love my rides. I used to love rides because I used to remember my mom used to come forget me. I used to be me and the janitor, Mr. Dismute, be out there sitting there. She be like, man, Ryan, where the hell is your mama at? She come in there at 6 o'clock. She come over there. Shampoo in her hair one time. Come on. You just washing your hair, huh? They just forgot about me. My mom used to do a lot. She used to go to work, go to school, and so that's what she had. Where she at now? Salute to my mom now, man. She was going to school. Oh, they were talking about her, but she was preparing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, salute. She retired. Compton Unified School District. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, salute. But I got left as I was waiting a whole lot. I didn't care. I waited for anybody to pick me up. And then damn, man, my pops with this car that used to backfire all the time. I was like, I don't give a fuck. Pick me up. And we rolling. Pow, pow. Yeah, y'all saw me dumping, and I let no, nigga, that was my pops' raggedy ass car, man. Man. I loved every minute of it, man. Now that I think about it, me and my brother used to tease shit. Not to I'm faded. My brother used to tease. My pops would come in there, the room faded. Come in there, hey, 2 in the morning. Hey, what you doing? My mom coming there yelling and shit. I'm sorry, we tell her all business. Yeah, but that shit was
don't watch
leave them boys alone, man. That shit was funny. Me and my brother used to make jokes out of it. So that got us past, you know what I'm saying, the hurt, whatever we were going through. You know what I'm saying? The positive issues and arguments and throwing her clothes in my head. Because I was sleeping in the living room most of my life. I didn't have a room until I turned 13 before my brother moved out. He had his room to himself. My brother had a living room. My sisters didn't have a room. My mom had a room. So we used to live in a couch bed. So anything comfortable, people think, well, I can sleep anywhere.
Yeah.
Fucking couch bed with a
We see
bar
it here.
on my back.
We see it
Most
all the
of my
time.
life. So I said, fuck the couch bed. The couch is more comfortable. They worry about how the couch look. The couch looking messed up. Well, shit, you in the bed. Let me sleep on the goddamn couch. Motherfucker, this raggedy ass couch bed. No, man, but salute to all the couch bed sleepers, man.
Is that a real thing? Because I always had a theory that just because I always had my theory about my family members when I was a kid. Like, did they actually kick you out the couch onto the couch? Because like, again, I'm not married, never been married, moved in with anybody. But because my theory was like, I thought my uncles were just perverts, and like they were like, that was probably just so horny that he'd rather just sleep on the couch and then sleep next to a chick. Like,
wait, what? Where did the chick come from?
What?
Oh, wait,
Ain't no chick in my house when I gotta sleep on. I don't never have to sleep on the couch though.
That's what I thought they were talking about.
She
He
just
said,
wanted to be
I
mad next
He's
to
talking
the
about
couch.
the struggle couch sleepers.
Oh, okay, I thought you meant couch sleepers as in like, your wife, your girl kicks you out of the bed.
She would go sleep somewhere else. I don't care. Were you mad? Well, you go sleep somewhere else.
Now, when you
my bed because I had a couch bed and the couch most of my ass. So I'm sleeping in my bed for the rest of my damn life. Mad or not, you're gonna be sleeping next to a mad motherfucker.
she's watching you.
Once or twice.
She's watching you right now.
Right. I ain't gonna lie. I slept in my car because I was mad one couple times. I'm going to the car. Fuck the whole house.
You chose to go.
You already know how, like,
Yeah, I chose.
men
Not
will
choice.
always get mad and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna go sleep in the couch now," because man, you know that. You're just trying to avoid the smoke.
Right. We low key want to avoid the smoke. We do.
You slept on the couch before?
Nah.
No?
I don't get in trouble.
He said it smooth as hell too. Nah.
I don't get in
Hey,
trouble.
should have sipped after that. Nah.
Nah. I talk like whenever I get my partner upset, like I'm bad because I talk a lot. Like I like to argue a lot. So we'll be discussing shit, and then I feel like I'll flip things, to where I'm like, well, I'm not the one at fault in the situation,
Right.
Yep, a little bit, I guess.
That's crazy.
But not really. I don't get in trouble, man. I have nothing.
Gaslighting?
Oh my gosh, got told that today. Why do you have to say that? Why do you have to say that word?
Gaslighting, because that's tough. That's not cool, y'all. That's not cool.
What if it's like the feelings mutual?
I say it's a difference of perspectives, Nah.
That's so big.
But at the same time, I don't be looking for trouble.
Well, it's
with
been
my
a while.
partner.
I haven't been in a serious relationship for a while, and it feels like it's been a while since I've been in an argument, like over relationship stuff with a woman. I've had actually random ass chicks. I'll be like not chicks I know, like strangers, like somebody cut you off or something. That women talk shit to me in traffic, but to be in an argument with a woman, I haven't recently. I kind of miss it.
You shouldn't.
Something a woman taught you from like one of the women that you've been with?
Oh, for sure. Just like for sure, more on what I want. For sure. Just
Or
overall,
what you don't want,
Or I don't want. Don't want, do want. Because I think a big one right now is like shout out Mayhem Studios. Like it's part of the theme. So like I honestly like again it's myself, but I do feel like I made the choice to be more serious with a woman than pursue music, to pursue my passions. For sure. It's like it is not like, oh, I'm gonna choose her over music. It's more like I'm dating this chick, I want to take it serious. Maybe I should take all my focus and energy on music and my passions and the brands or whatever, and put it in going to school and getting a steady job. And
she makes you want to do that.
Yeah, she makes that. She never told none of these chicks ever told me stuff like this, but like I would see that I would start like wanting to do that. Yeah. And then obviously once you're out of the relationship, like hindsight, I'm like, fuck, dude, that was like I want to say the relationship was a waste of time, but it did like it was a distraction or like deflected me on the path. Like especially right now, since like I'm getting after it. Like for sure, I look at it like, damn, like should have gotten in that relationship. Like obviously, like yeah, I learned from it, but it's like fuck, like
yeah, man, it's
just
tough.
for me personally. I know some people like they can be power couples, Jay-Z, Beyonce, but like, power to you, but
and I'm pretty sure, like man, like that fool cheated on her, and like her sister slapped her in the fucking elevator. You know what I mean?
That's a whole other story. But like, you know, with the fantasy, you know, the happy couple.
There's no such thing.
I mean, yeah, I agree. There's no such thing. I feel like it's just work. You know what I'm saying? Like work with like each other. You know, being able to understand each other and like who I was. I've been with my partner for 6 years now, and who I was in the beginning of the relationship is not who I am now at all. I learned a lot from him, but I tried to be better. You know, like as a woman, as in a relationship, I tried to be better, and yeah, I learned a lot. I feel from him, from other partners too. I remember I'd be so fucking dramatic. I was a toxic ass female, toxic. But I remember this one time. I've dated older guys too, like most of my life. And I was with this guy, and I remember I was having such a bad day, and we were just kind of bumping heads, and I was really upset at him. And he like kind of sat me down, and he was like, "It's okay, like it's just an off day. It was just off, but it doesn't mean anything. We can just get back on tomorrow. You know, it's just a bad day." And then like that always stuck with me. Like it's just I reflected on that, and I was like, damn, like people have these bad days, and it's not the end of the world. It's okay.
It's okay to have a bad day.
Exactly.
It's okay to say a mean thing every once in a while.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, but I mean, talking about like what you're saying with being an artist or anything, because it's not just being an artist. Like if you have a career, it's the same shit. It's hard, man, because you think you want to. I mean, you're young, you know, but you want to build a relationship with somebody. But if you there's only 24 hours in the day, right? So if you are gonna go out on a date, that's just not gonna take an hour. You know what I mean? No. It's gonna take half your day, probably.
Yeah, probably not the whole day, not the next day.
And then it's gonna take your resources, your time. There's only a certain amount of money.
Yeah, on a good week, on a good date, it might take up the whole weekend, man. Like I'm a hopeless romantic dog. Like,
yeah, and
that's beautiful. But you know, that's not like women like that, and you know that's beautiful. But like,
you have to know who to invest it in.
Yeah,
too.
that's right, exactly. You know, so right now I feel like it's hard. You know, like I still go out and like I people like prospects, like you know, trying to like date and prospects.
Prospects.
I don't know what is it. Prodigies? Is that a better word? But like it's just like, you know, that's how I feel right now. Right now, hearing somebody that's gonna compliment me doesn't mean like it doesn't be like my assistant into the shit I want to do, but for sure it has to go.
But and if you find someone that's into that, you would think, oh, that would be perfect. It's not, bro. Or if you find somebody, you can tell yourself like, oh, because I was in a serious relationship when I was like really heavy into trying to do rap, when I was going on tours and doing all that shit, and that shit's tough. I was going to college. I had a full-time job. I had a fucking relationship. And I was rapping. But that shit will drive you crazy. Like this person wasn't into music or into the scene at all, and I was always like a little resentful because I was like, man, if only she was to like be more supportive, you know. Then you transition into people who are more supportive, and you have all these fucking different issues with those people as well. And then I even dated somebody who was doing similar shit in the music as me. That shit does not work out, bro. Like I mean, it could. I'm sure it does, like to other people. But you have to really have a good idea of what you're looking for in somebody for it to work. And then you have to be in that place, you know, where you want to make it work. Because you're gonna have to sacrifice some studio time to be with that person.
Yeah, man.
You're gonna have to.
That's the thing, you know. That's the hard part. You know, right now it's just like I'm pretty focused and don't want like. Even like the little dates I go on, it's still like when I look at it in hindsight, especially when like nothing comes out of it, just like, you know, a nice date, serious relationship. Like you feel it like at hindsight, you're like, shit, like that's time and money, or like, you know, sometimes the money was like I had a good time, but you're just like shit, like that cash I could have put it into like a move or some studio time, into something, or even that time I could have spent that time practicing on lyrics or writing music. But like, you know, I was like. But yeah, you know, the guy doesn't want to be alone either. So
yeah, exactly. I was just gonna say like, yeah, but then what? You're not gonna do it,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like, live, baby, live.
Yeah, it's balance. You know, the balance.
It's a balance, man.
We can't chase chicks either. I've wasted a lot of time with that for sure.
It's hard for a man to not do that, man.
Back in the day, I was chasing. Well, I was chasing him. Yeah, man. Until I figured out the game, how to chase.
You were chasing. Y'all probably were chasing a few. That's why you guys had to chase.
I mean,
not, you know what I mean? Not just we're not gonna just settle for like we can tell if you're a pimp, if you're a player, if you got multiple females. And then earlier you said the keywords, like you gotta want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to do it.
And, I mean, you've been in a relationship for a while. I've been in a relationship for a while. You've been in a relationship for a while. You have dating today. Fucking sucks.
No, it doesn't.
Like it's horrible.
I'm glad I ain't
fucking
dating.
horrible.
Man. I've been in a relationship for almost 10, 12 years.
That dating part is fucking horrible for me. I hate that shit.
Earlier you said something like just to go on a date, just to go, or something like that, and or to get nothing out of it. Like, what did you want to get out of it?
Well, yeah, I'm open to a relationship or like.
I see what you mean. Like,
I'm open to a relationship, and I'm open to like at least like some type of partner, somebody just come by side me. But to me, nothing out of it.
Do you think you're difficult?
That's not like honestly. Sometimes it's just like it can go both ways. Either like because that's something I always like to bring up, especially with my brother. He's going through like a gang chick drama, like where he lives at. But like I told him, like it's funny because like you know like the chicks you don't want, or you're like whatever about, and like you know I guess girls can do it too. Like all people gaslight people sometimes because there's just the flattery or the sex or whatever. And then so those are the people you don't want. Those are kind of like people like it doesn't work out, and then the people you do want, you're like they do it like want to take something serious. Then those are people are kind of the exact same things happen. You know, you're getting gaslighted, so it's kind of this little karma. So I feel like my personal life, I go through that a lot. Like there's people like who like me, and then hindsight, I'm like, fuck, maybe I should have dated that person. Being a traditional guy, you know, like just like regretting it. And then the girls you do want, I'm like, really like fucking, like, I'm like want to take serious. Like obviously they're like chicks who are like going out way too much, doing their thing to the point, you know, like you know you're competing for their time, and obviously nobody wants to compete for anybody's time.
I stopped trusting them. The girl broke my heart, and I was like, all right, well, fuck it. I went full fledged. I went full fledged.
See, that's the problem. You know, that's what happens. You know, like you get the girls you don't like, and then when the girl you do like, fucking fucks with you, and you're out there doing your thing, man.
I want to hit every girl
in
the world.
Continues.
You have to know what you want, man. Like, and if you're pursuing something, you just can't let other shit affect it. Because when I was like trying to be like more of a musician, like regardless of what I was doing, like I would just have to make it work. Like for me, whoever I've been with, like it's not like it's an afterthought, but it's like if you want to be with me, this is kind of like what comes with it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like it's not like I'm choosing you over. No, it's like this is just what I do. You know what I mean? So if you want to be a part of it, like you can come. You know what I mean? But this is just like it's like I treat it like work. You know, so it's like I have to go to work. Like I would rather stay home.
But
but I can't.
Is it because you had to make it that way? Like because she wasn't coming around?
Nah, it's always been. I mean, even like when I started dating like any relationship that I've had, like I've been doing this throughout, you know. So it's always been like whoever I date, it's just they get introduced to this aspect. You know?
I say that because I'm in a relationship where I love my partner. I think he's amazing. We've been together for 6 years, but like there's from what I feel, there's no support. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't have to be bad. I'm okay with it. You know what I mean? Like that's why you see me at these shows alone or by myself and stuff, because I think I've grown to accept that it's all right. You know, it's just me. Like I don't need that support. But damn, what would it be if I had it? You know what I'm saying?
Well, the thing, but there's a lot about the rappers who don't want their significant other that shows you. If you know that, there's that, you know, that type of energy that you don't have your girl to
that's us, man. Like if you don't want your partner in there, there's a reason.
I didn't mind her coming.
There's two sides of it.
But then like she can't. Well, not gonna lie. Well, that's how I felt. It might not be true, but she made like the girls that was coming. I didn't have none of, you know, I wasn't messing with none of the girls sexually and nothing like that.
Sexually?
Oh, why not?
I don't know why you have to add that.
Wow.
You're messing with them just not sexually.
Okay, how else could you mess with them? I mean, no. Okay, I wasn't nothing bad. Okay, not nothing bad that she wouldn't. I wasn't doing nothing in behind her back that she wouldn't see me doing front of me. Put it that way. Yeah. Let's make it clear. It was just cool. There was the girls that was coming to, they was just coming to the shows.
Yeah, putting the keys like an open.
They was coming to the shows and dancing and loving, you know, saying chilling. I don't care what one of them all of them might have liked me. I think it wasn't like that. I don't, So it was cool. But she was giving them cold shoulders, and when she would start coming, and then they stopped coming, then she didn't come. So now nobody was coming. So I was just like, damn.
I see.
Yeah, and I mean, I wouldn't bring like I wouldn't want my partner to come previous partners I've had because when they would go, they're just like. It's like, bro, if you're not gonna enjoy yourself, don't fucking come. Like, it's okay. You don't have to come just because I'm here, But I get it. I get both sides. Like, some people just want to spend time with you, but it's like, yeah, but if I'm at work, I can't spend time with you because I'm at work. You know what I mean? Like, you can come to my office and just chill with me
because
you
want to
spend
spend
some
her
fucking
to come
time
to my show.
with me.
Like, just come to my show, chill at the bar. I ain't got nobody else with me. Chill at the bar. I go up there a few minutes.
Straight up, other MC straight up said no, it's the Nepo, don't be idiot. Freaking the Lavano can buy. Like, they're gonna take her away from you. It's because most hip hop, like the local shows, mostly mostly guys. Like majority of the time, it's not like you probably have like three MCs like Fan Fatality, female MCs like probably 2 or 3 depending on the event. Unless the event is like a special event where like it's like magnifying female MCs. But like I heard fools talk about that perspective, like. It seems funny hearing a female MC, woman MC is like saying, "Oh, like they you don't have your guy there," but like there's a lot of people I met personally who said like, "No, I don't want my girl there because what if like somebody's trying to take me away?"
Yeah,
I guess you don't have that problem.
Bro, it happens.
Guys.
And by the way, it happens at every fucking show. Every show that I've ever taken any of my girlfriends ever, every single one, they've always gotten hit on by every fucking guy, by every other rapper on the stage.
You got a good looking girl with you, it's gonna happen.
I didn't hit on her, man.
Yeah, but I mean, look, you have to be confident of yourself. Like they're with you, they're not with. Like, I mean, there's a lot of men that have very low
also
self-esteem.
test, like not to be tested, you shouldn't be testing people, but it's like a little mini test. Like, okay, you see how she is, and you take her into your scene and your team, like. Is she gonna be all flirtatious with everybody? Then obviously
that's not the person.
Let her go. Let that one go.
Exactly.
She just be friendly and just like be by your side.
I mean, sometimes some people are just flirtatious, and that's just
what I'm saying.
As long as it ain't harmful. Like,
but if it makes you feel a type of way, then that's not the person.
Right. Don't be uncomfortable. Don't make anybody feel comfortable. Don't make your partner feel comfortable. But see, like that's the problem, though.
Right.
Like I'm a nice person. I like to talk. I like to be social. In certain settings, you know what I mean? Maybe a couple of drinks and a couple of smokes, and I'm like social. I'm talking to you. The thing is, these men.
Yeah, they take any.
Yeah, they take
any sign
differently. Exactly, and I'm like, what is it?
What up?
What's
God
up?
Damn it! That's what I'm talking about.
What is it?
You know what I'm saying? We got my boy. Hey, better late than never. That's what I'm talking about. When you making this entry, man, my nigga Bands, baby.
How are you?
What's up, baby? Yeah, man. That's my nigga, man.
Like
you don't hear the West Coast beat, but it's jamming in there.
Theme music.
Theme music? Yeah, man. Every time you hear that West Coast beat, that's the rule. And Boom Cool One, that's all you got to groove and do your little bounce, man. Hey, man, it's my boy Bands right here, man. What's happening, man? Flyest nigga in. Hey, that song we played earlier, that was Bands right there, man.
Yes, sir.
But I think for you, Fally, like going to that topic, like it has to be harder for your partner because you're a woman.
Yeah,
and
I thought about that.
Every person in the show, like you're probably one of the few women MCs in there or artists. And then you're probably one of the only women in the venue overall.
One of the artists.
It's for most rappers. I mean, there's gonna be some rappers like he was mentioning, where maybe he's gonna get attention from women, but for the most part, and I think that's something that a lot of our girlfriends don't know. It's like most rappers don't get that much attention in the underground hip hop scene.
Right.
You know? Maybe in the R&B scene, maybe in other type of genres, you probably get a little bit more of that. But it has to be tough.
Yeah, I hear you. I've thought about
for
that.
your partner to be like, I'm gonna go enjoy myself.
True. I respect that perspective. Thank you for enlightening me. I was like, why the fuck does he want to come? Like, you don't want to support me again?
Let me go listen to the same set of songs.
Yeah. You know what? That's crazy. But you know what you said about you brought girls and they're just chilling in the cut, not even having fun. Like, yeah, that's what I do not want.
And it's tough. I mean, it's a hard scene. You have to be passionate. Like, even most hip hop shows, like when we go to shows, it's usually other artists that are there, you know.
Yeah.
So for this type of events, like you have to be so passionate to really make your way into an event. Like as an artist, I very rarely have gone to support other shows just because I'm fucking sick of like just being in venues and stuff like that. So it's a tough genre, I think, to experience that in. But I've met other artists in different, like more of that Latin, like reggaeton and like what is it, like all those genres of like dance music, and it is a little bit more intimidating, I think, for partners to have somebody who's involved in that world, because, or even that strip club like hip hop music. I don't know if
that's one thing she said. She told me, she reached out when I was like, we shouldn't go to my shows because most of my songs are like ratchet and disrespectful, you know what I'm saying, pimping songs and shit. So it's just like I'm doing all these pimping songs, ratchet songs and shit, and you know, it's just like, I guess she said she'd be cool if she was one of the girls, like the other girls that kind of dance and twerk and all that shit, but she, you know, she just dance, you know, regular, you know, regular dances. You know.
But you know, realistically too, if one of your songs blows up, like that's the thing, that
they'll be everywhere, they'll be there every day,
right? Like, and how would your partner react to that? Because everything's cool when it's at a certain level, you know, because they understand, like, oh well, they're gonna go to that same venue, it's gonna be the same people. But man, once it changes, like if you're not in the same venue, now people are paying attention to you.
Right.
I don't think people. I would, like, if I'm with somebody else, I don't know if I would feel the same way about it. You know, I'd be like, oh yeah, well, I'm not gonna go to this show now because now 1,000 people are actually wanting to see you and wanting to talk to you and all these things. You know.
Yeah, I'm so humble. I'll talk to everybody, sign all autographs. I'll be there 2 a.m. signing autographs, sign 2,000 autographs because I'm humble. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a curse.
It's a curse?
A gift and a curse, you know what I'm saying?
What, being the flies pimp walking in?
That's you, man. Flies pimp walking in. He just started the party. We got nothing. We played Red Cups. We played Stop on the Cabin.
I want other drugs.
What other song do you want to play since you came in here?
What's going on? What's the plan with the songs? When are you guys gonna drop them?
Yeah, man.
What song?
What time it is?
What song?
The whole mixtape, rhyming.
Oh,
I mean, we have to work. We work like.
Well, first, you know, we gotta deal with all the verses. We gotta take off of me. All the people out here that are fake.
Yeah, what happened?
All the people that faked on the verses. You feel me?
I mean, this is a Mayhem
podcast. They don't want to be
podcast.
part of the family no more. You feel me?
Yeah, man. It's like, yeah, that's
it's all love at the end of the day.
It's love at the end of the day, but it's just like we all.
It's just like, we had all those songs done.
Life too short to be. I mean, you
songs and videos.
with it, right?
But damn, like what?
It's not. That's the thing. It's not music videos.
I was spent mixing by me and Ryan. Like, man, that's not cool.
Yeah, it is.
Right.
For them to just put love, spit on the mic, and that's it.
I mean, but I'm thinking how many
Act funny.
songs we gotta like fix, not too many.
We're almost done, though. We're almost done.
Who are you guys getting? Any news on artists? Are you guys
probably me?
I want to spit a couple.
Get Buku on Stop on the Capping.
I want to get on Stop on the Capping for sure. For sure, I'm about to write something devastating. For sure, I need to keep up with that.
It's gotta be better than my verse.
I ain't gonna say that, man. It's gonna have to keep up with y'all. That's all, man. We keep up. That's it. Put a little sauce on it. You get a little hot dog. You put. Y'all got the mustard and ketchup. I'm just gonna put a little.
All right,
mustard,
Ryman, I'm too far down the line on my project House Mayhem. I'm like the 5th. You gotta put me to number 2, baby. If we doing some fucking adjustments, you know what I'm
we
saying?
should do that song.
Yeah, my project House Mayhem.
Hey,
we should do that song.
Wind that shit. Put me second right after Booty.
I'm about to play Project Cause, man. I have, man. It's a mandatory.
It should be an order of loyalty.
It's a mandatory that I play Project Cause, man.
That's seniority, huh? I go first.
100%.
I got these cool glasses on. I can't see shit. But you goddamn boom. Get your blind ass up.
Where's the sun at?
Hey, man,
right
in front of me. Leave me alone, man. See that thing right there? Sun. Hey, here we go, man. Project Cause Mayhem. This is that's
yeah, they should. I got that boom.
Oh, we ain't sharing that. Hold on. Get it. Almost. Here we go. Bam. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna get together.
What?
We need a mouse. Gotta work.
Yeah. I like that boom bap bap with the West Coast clap. Watch boom clap back with the 45 snap. Put Mayhem on the map, running marathon laps with a chick on his lap, telling her to take that. Like P Diddy, Jose that he shitty, cause he see titties in each city. They acting willy nilly just to play with Big Willie, and she bought her best friend, and we all can get silly. Give me some Henny or cold Ribby. By the end of the night, they can both leave with me. A big bull coon, if you want me, come and get me. From the deuce to the five, watch me hit them like 50. Roll up the windows, we want all the smoke. Cushion that endo, we want all the dope. My project calls Mayhem. My project calls Mayhem. I like that boom clap clap with that boom clap clap. Like that boom clap clap with that boom clap clap. My project calls Mayhem. My project calls Mayhem.
She got that boom clap clap when she shake that ass. I got that fire, man. Yeah, we stay smoking gas without making them, cause we stay moving fast. Project Mayhem, yeah, this the aftermath. So baby, bring that toast, cause I got the butter foxy, baby. Yeah, can't nobody go above us. They don't wanna see us live. Shit, I came up from the gutter. Yeah, they hate to see us win. Now they'll never see us stutter. I'm singing in the song and I'm walking with the game. I got a cutie with the thong and I'm recording in this bitch. I got a whole lot of green and I'm about to take a hit. Then I'm gonna take flight, cause I'm on another trip.
Working for the green, money I'm a fiend. Pockets ripping off the seams, so fresh and so clean. Mayhem the team, drinking on finest and smoking OG. Fucking on bitches, no loving from me. City to city, still repping HP. Burning it down to the 3rd degree. Laced up, face up, say what? LA's up, keep it up. Goofies better duck, bitch, you running out of luck. And I'm moving on up, feeling higher than the high. Up in the sky, working that 9 to 5. Project Mayhem, we staying alive, staying alive.
We want all the smoke. Cushion that endo, we want all the dope. My project calls Mayhem. My project calls Mayhem.
I like that boom clap clap with that boom clap clap. Like that boom clap clap with that boom clap clap.
My project calls Mayhem. My project calls Mayhem.
I like that boom clap clap with that boom clap clap. Like that boom clap clap with that boom clap clap.
My project calls Mayhem. My project calls Mayhem.
Oh man, calm down, young. Hold up. No. This is the first one, the only one that popped up first. Hold up. Hey, hush.
That's the version where I wasn't even on it. Or fallacy. That's crazy, huh? It's convenient to do the same day, I think.
Project Cause Mayhem.
I don't remember. I think Raymond.
You fucking tripping. It was me.
Oh yeah, it was you. Shit, I forgot.
Okay, I'm the fucking
Never
tables
mind.
too. Okay.
Let me give her credit. It was fallacy who recorded that. My bad. I think I recorded you too. Matter of fact. Is this your weed right here, Boku?
Yeah.
The cookies?
Uh-huh.
Can I get some more?
And we're also working on that video.
I need some more to the fucking
Yes,
blood.
sir.
Okay.
Last shit we recorded right here.
Project Cause Mayhem. New shit. 2.
Every day or something.
I like that boom.
We awesome, the rest are playing.
Point like we shooting some. Hey, shout out Valley for that good smoke.
Mayhem the team, drinking on finest and smoking OG. Fucking on bitches, no loving for me. City to city, still repping HP. Burning it down to the 3rd degree. Laced up, face up, say what? LA's up, keep it up. Goofies better duck, bitch, you running out of luck. And I'm moving on up, feeling higher than the high. Up in the sky, working that 9 to 5. Project Mayhem, we staying alive, staying alive.
Pour some bubbly, yeah, I'm feeling lovely. For the times when I was broken, I ain't have nothing. Looking bummy, but still making money. Better get up off your ass and better get you something.
cause we coming out the mayhem. And I told my bitch I like it when her face down. I know that I be spazzing out, shawty, I ain't mean to flex. Yeah, I know that I be spazzing for the check. Hey, shout out Valley for that good smoke. And shout out Boom Coon, that's my real low. Here at the mayhem, we always stay high. Here at the mayhem, that's how we get by.
¿Qué es lo que quieren? Solo traigo sueños en mis bolsas. Que no me tragan esas cosas, a mí no me importa. Yo estoy directa y vengo al tiro con todo mi equipo. Y si te cala, pues ven acá y a la lista de enemigos. It's Mayhems Finest, you better recognize. If Rally on the scene, then you know she took the price. La familia first.
What you do, bro?
It's lagging because it's a long song.
But yeah, man, stay tuned. So much heat. Y'all don't want to miss it.
Y'all ain't trying to miss it, man. Project Cause Mayhem, man. Hey, we about to smash up.
If I fuck him, then I won't tell nobody. On the scene, then you know she took the price. La familia first. Foxy baby on the rise with Boone and Mess together. Man, this shit became a high. Gage and Seville is where it started. Project Mayhem made a killer. Don't step to me, cause my attitude stay on gorilla. Without a doubt, he is the go, my brother, run delivers. Now turn it up and let this beat give you the shivers.
Roll up the windows, we want all the smoke. Cushion that endo, we want all the dope. My project calls Mayhem. My project calls Mayhem. I like that boom clap clap with that boom clap clap. Like that boom clap clap with that boom bap bap. My project calls Mayhem. My project calls Mayhem.
Pink, 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 pink bands. I do not fucking play, bitch. And I will take all of your fans. If you really want it, you could really keep them. Cause I don't fucking need them. I already see the paper. I don't see these hoes later. If I fuck him, then I won't tell nobody. He really want my body. I told him get up off me. Cause I do not play. I do not play no little fucking games. I do not got no time to waste. And if you got a problem, then say it to my face. You could really meet me any fucking time, any place. You can get it any motherfucking way.
Question the freshest from Long Beach to Venice. Blowing up the bank and resetting all your credit. Want a piece of the cake? Come and get it.
Oh, there it goes again.
Hey, there.
Hey, man, you gotta get on that 5G, bro.
Hey, man, calm down.
It's on 2G, huh?
Hey, man, check this out, though, man. We got a show coming up, man.
When?
Hey, hold up, man.
Oh, that's Raymond's birthday.
Don't you gotta?
June 2nd.
Oh,
Wait,
man.
the show's June 2nd?
That's Raymond's birthday.
You at the class, right? You at the class before? Which one? This one? Yeah. I refer to it. You know what we want all the smoke. Mayhem. Yes, sir, man. My project calls Mayhem, man.
Yes, so if you're looking for a dope thing to do next weekend, it's going to be on Saturday, June 3rd. An art show starts early in the daytime. Let me tell you who's going to be there.
We're going to have Fallacy in the building.
Oh, 100%. De California, Loomis, Twixie, Kiki Smooth, Izzy, OG Rome, Squishy, Hypnotic, Spanish Fly, DJ Young Hump, Hey Love. And it's going to be hosted by Cici Valencia, which is amazing. She's another hardworking woman out there putting it down for all the beautiful women, independent in the music industry as a host, as a radio host. I grew up listening to her, and, you know, she's awesome. So definitely come through, check it out. There's going to be a car show June 3rd. It does start June early. 3rd. So all the proceeds will go to Polly's project. $10 entry. Tickets are on sale now. Sure to sell out by Saturday, so make sure you get yours. 444 East Lomita Boulevard, Wilmington, California. Check us out, man. It's going to be sponsored by a lot of cannabis brands: Napalm, Tommy Chong.
Oh, shit.
It's about to be popping, so make
That's
sure you're there
exhibit brand
Saturday.
right there.
It's gonna be popping.
Wilmington, huh?
There you go, y'all. Y'all got Instagram. Make sure y'all check that out.
No, I don't.
See that right there. The show's gonna be popping. You feel me? You said the Looney too?
Kiki Smooth de California.
Yeah, man.
It's gonna be
My
popping.
boy OG Rome is gonna be there. Salute to OG Rome, man. That's classic, man. Hip hop right there. We used to do shows with OG Rome, man. OG Rome with his Road Dogs, man. Salute to them. They used to hustle. They still hustle hard as fuck, man, to be in the game for so long. But salute to my girl Fallacy. She about to be in that bitch. And we gonna be in that bitch. Turn the fuck up, y'all. So y'all be there or be a square. You square. You feel me?
Wait, when is that?
June 3rd, right?
Is that through our show?
Yes, June 3rd. Shout out to Micah Articulates Art Show Saturday, June 3rd. Doors open at 12. Live performances by Fallacy de California, Loomies, Kiki Smooth, OG Rome. It's about to pop it, man. Come through.
Come through, slide and kick it. You feel me?
Slide and kick it. You ain't got to light to kick it.
You feel me? Man, that's the Mayhem family, man. And we chill with y'all, man. We didn't say what's up. All y'all, you let them know y'all they can reach all y'all out there right now, man. For Sheezy, though, y'all let them know.
You can find me at Prod by Bands, PRODBYBANS on Instagram, YouTube, wherever the motherfucker.
That's right.
Wherever the motherfucker.
It's your Fallacy, West Coast, baby. PHALASEE. Find me everywhere. Love.
Clash over there, no see on.
Shout out Fally for that good smoke.
Ooh, ooh.
You feel me, man? We probably play a song before we get out of there. Probably want to throw away, man. Should we do throw away?
Man.
This is bands came late, man.
Throw away. Don't worry, I'm gonna get my private interview.
Yeah, we're gonna get a private. All y'all getting a private interview, actually. So I need to get that ASAP.
Rocky.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, for the show.
We gotta put all that shit back.
Yeah, we do.
Unless we will have another show. So.
No, we want to shoot for everybody. With the wall down.
Did you spell throw away wrong, man?
First throw away. Did you spell it wrong, dude? I think you spelled it wrong.
Might have to put MP3. Always do it the smart way. Hey man, y'all ever had just there for the time,
bitch, you a throwaway. Hit it and go away, bitch, you a throwaway. Bitch, you a throwaway. Hit it and go away, bitch, you a throwaway. Bitch, you a throwaway. Hit it and go away, bitch, you a throwaway. Bitch, you a throwaway. Hit it and go away, hit it,
She know she a throwaway, just like my phone. Catch me a play, hit that lick and I'm gone. Do what I say, cause she say I'm a dom. Serving that work from the morning till dawn. Don't sleep, I be key. Your girlfriend a free, poppin' Molly and E. Yeah, she fuck with the T, all on the pole, and she do it for free. Told her back that thing bout to go well. Hit it from the back, she know I bang it like a drum. Like I hit it, then I run. I don't fall in love. Told her one night, stupid bitch, don't get spun. Yeah, I do this shit for fun. Throw away on me when I'm in the club. Don't test me, cause you know I'm pistol dub. Hitters round me, and you know they shoot it up. Off of Molly, so you know I'm booted up.
Bitch, you a throwaway. Hit it and go away, bitch, you a throwaway. Bitch, you a throwaway. Hit it and go away, bitch, you a throwaway. Bitch, you a throwaway. Hit it and go away, bitch, you a throwaway. Bitch, you a throwaway. Hit it and go away, hit it, I'm gone. Watch me hit it, I'm gone. Girl, let me know I got two different phones. Which one are you on? Not the main one, get on. I got bitches, I'm grown. girl, this is your song. Girl, come give me down while this shit is on. Yeah, polish the chrome. I don't see nothing wrong. I don't see nothing wrong with a bitch that's nasty. Bitch, you would throw away if the pussy trash. Sucking on my dick while she pulling down my khakis. Hit it from the back of the nappy. Popped us a perk, now I'm all up a skirt. Making it hurt
because she was a flirt.
Burn rubber on a bitch off with a skirt. Y'all on my bumper, yeah,
feelings are murk 100. Yes, sir. It's the Mayhem 100. Hey, like I said before, like I said, all y'all, I fuck with y'all like y'all fuck with me, man. Make sure y'all keep it 100 on y'all daily walk, on y'all daily talk. And y'all can follow the Mayhem family, man, because we out here making more stuff. Yes, sir.
Keep it consistent and do y'all thing. And keep it always 100.